All right, what up, guys? We are live. So we got our favorite Bolivian joining us, Rosario Limon, for another speed dating round. Now, what's going to be really interesting is Destiny is going to come on tonight. So he's going to jump on around 9:30. I told him to. It's going to be very interesting because this is the first speed date that Destiny has ever done. He told me he's a little nervous about it, but I told him, "You got this, bro. You're going to do great." So it's going to be very interesting to watch Destiny run game. I'm actually very, very excited about that. So yeah, we'll get warmed up by jump. I'm gonna drop the link so you guys can jump on, and then we'll get Destiny on when he comes on 9:30. Unfortunately, Erudite is not gonna be able to make it tonight, but that's okay. We got Rosario. Cool. I'm dropping the link. All right. That sound. There we go. So how's life in Bolivia?
What?
How's life in Bolivia right now?
Like how it's good, I think.
Good. Okay.
Yeah. Where do you live?
I live in Miami. Are you gonna come back to Miami?
Oh, I want to go for my birthday, actually, in December. For New Year's season.
Mm-hmm. Your birthday is on New Year's?
Yeah, almost is the 29th December.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
my birthday is January 4th.
really?
Yeah, we can have a joint birthday party. We can kill two
Yeah,
birds.
sure. We can party like all week.
Yeah, we'll have a Russia and Bolivia, like Asia and South America, just mash up. So we'll have two
Yeah.
and shit. It's gonna be a good time. We'll get like some vodka, and then what do you guys drink in Bolivia? Like some
Singani. Do you know
Singari?
what is Singani?
No, I don't.
Singani is almost like vodka.
Okay. All right, so
And
we'll get some
also
vodka.
gin.
Okay. All right. We'll get some of that. All right, we got our first guy on, Mr. Quick.
I said skip me. There's nobody else here?
There is. You want me to bring you on next?
Yeah.
All right, cool. Yeah, what up?
Hey, what's up, guys?
How you doing?
I'm good. It's my first time on your thing, Alex. I'm very happy to hop on here.
Oh, you're gonna do great. Are you ready to seduce the fuck out of Rosario?
Way ahead of you. Already there. No, I'm kidding. So, how do I say your name? What is it?
Rosario.
Rosario. Sorry, I'm just putting in my tripod here. So, where are you from?
Well, let me get off first before you start. Okay.
Okay. Hold on. Well, give me 1 second. I'm putting a tripod up so I can have a better angle here. I know this is not the best start. I'm usually more organized. Anyway, hi there.
Hi.
So what do you do? Are you a content creator? How did you end up on Playing with Fire today?
No, I am a dancer. I am a professional dancer. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I live in Bolivia right now.
Okay. Very
Where
nice.
are you from?
Philadelphia. We're up in Philadelphia, Pennsylvania.
Great. How old are you?
I am 24. How old are you?
26.
I know they say you shouldn't ask a woman her age, but you look young enough.
Thank you.
So tell me, what's something you love doing? What is something that brings joy to your heart that you absolutely love to do?
I love to dance.
You love to dance?
I danced since I was 6 years old. So yeah, that's my passion.
That's awesome. When you dance,
you?
I love that. So a quick question. I promise I'm going somewhere with this, okay? So when you dance, how do you feel? Like picture yourself dancing. What core emotions do you feel when you're dancing?
It's like I can forget any problem. It's like it's the most important thing for me. You know, it's something that I really love and I really enjoy, and I am really happy when I dance.
Nice. So you feel like you forget the problems, feel enjoyment. That's awesome. So the reason I'm asking, there's this thing in psychology where you take the thing that you love doing and the way you feel when you're doing it. So you said you feel enjoyment. What's like one other word you would use to describe the feeling you have while you're dancing? You have to use one descriptive word.
Like I don't know, like so happy. Like,
Happy.
yeah, I can
Okay.
describe. It's something that I really love. It's the most important thing for me.
Oh, so okay. So I'm gonna say, like, it's important and happiness. Yeah. So those are called your core values, right? So like when you ever face a decision in life, something that's very important you have to decide on, you can look at those and say, those might, you take an activity you love and the feelings that you get from that, which is, happiness and importance. And you look, say, if you have a big decision in life, does this align with my core values? So you value being happy, since it's very important to you, right? And then you also like to do something that makes you feel good and is of importance. That's awesome. I think dancing is a great answer.
Thank you. How about you?
I'm just a boring business guy. I have a startup in the tech space, kind of. We're making an app for photo feedback. So it's an app where people can post multiple photos, and say a guy like me, I would say I want to get girls like you on Tinder. So it's an app where I could post multiple, say, Tinder pictures, and then I would have girls like you rate the group of photos and say which photo is best, which would make you most likely to match my profile, for example. So we're developing that right now.
Okay, great.
Actually, let me ask you what. So that's like a guy's point of view, right? So like the guy's view is they would use my app to get more matches. What would make you want to use an app where you can find out what picture is best? Like, would you use that for Instagram before you make a post, or is there any other platform you use where you kind of care about engagement?
Um, Actually, I never used an app dating, a dating app.
No, I mean like you post on Instagram, right?
Yeah, I post. Uh-huh.
Do you ever take a bunch
All
of
right.
pictures? There's my man. What's up, Alex?
Yo. I personally like the app. We're actually building something very similar, so we might be competitors in the very near future.
Forward
Okay,
to that.
Rosario, what are your thoughts? Would you go on a second date with Jared? And be honest.
I am honest. I'm always honest.
Okay, good. Just making sure.
Yeah, I will go out with him, but in a friendship way.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, friend zone. Yeah. So here's why I think that happened. So here's my feedback. The combo was way too serious. You kind of went into like psychiatrist mode where you were like kind of like analyzing her a little bit, and then also like the business stuff. Like I wouldn't talk about that on a date, especially if you have 5 minutes. Like, oh, what do you think about my app? Right? Like, I mean, I find that stuff fascinating too because I'm into app development right now, and like I love talking about this shit. But I would never talk about that on a date with a girl, right? It's like this is not a business a meeting. This is a date, right? So that's kind of the important thing. So that's kind of my feedback.
Yeah, I'll say, Alex, I actually agree 100%. I've been trying to hop on this thing. I saw, I got a notification, so I ran downstairs. I threw my phone on the tripod. I was not prepared at all for that. I normally am much better, but I'll say you're completely correct. I just kind of bullshitted.
Yeah,
What
no
was
worries.
going on.
Well, props for going first. Appreciate it.
All right, man. Thank you.
All right, buddy. Take care.
Uh-huh.
All right. Let's bring on Mr. Bikini Slayer. Hello.
I'm back. What's up?
What's going on, dude?
Nothing much. Chilling. All
Cool.
right.
Are you ready to seduce the lovely Rosario?
Been ready since I was born.
All right, cool. All right. I'm taking myself off.
Hey, what's up? I'm back. Do you remember me?
Hey, how are you?
I'm good. How are you? How have you been?
Good, good. Thank you.
Still dancing? What type of dancing did you do? I forgot to ask you. Like salsa, or that's the only one I know actually.
Yeah, I dance salsa and bachata right now.
Bachata. What's bachata?
Bachata?
Like what's the difference?
Bachata is like a slowly dance, kind of.
So it's
It's
just a slower
similar.
salsa.
It's kind of similar to salsa.
Is
It's
it?
a Latin rhythm too.
Yeah. Are you gonna show me sometime?
Sure, I can teach
If I
you.
come,
I am a
if
teacher too.
I come down to Bolivia, you'll show me.
Yes, yes, of course.
How's the weather there? Do you live in like the mountains, or is it like super humid?
No, here actually is really warm right now. It's like summertime.
Yeah, in summer. I know.
So
I know. Like, yeah, I know. Like in Australia, the summer is like in winter, which is like really weird. So I don't know if it's like that there, but anyways, when did you start dancing? Like, how old were you?
I was like 6 years old, but I started with ballet.
You started
And
with ballet.
yes, and I tried different dances. Um, I also know tango, and I don't know how to say in English, but it's when I can dance like Shakira.
Yeah, I have no idea. I don't know.
You
I
don't
just
know?
know it.
You don't know who is Shakira?
No, I know who Shakira is. I just don't know what dance you're talking about. But
It's
of course, you know
like
Shakira. Come
you
on.
can shake your hips like really fast.
Yeah, Shakira is. Well, now she's like 45, but before, yeah, you were inspired by Shakira. You were just watching her on TV. You're like,
Not really.
me too. I was inspired, but in a different way.
Yeah.
Anyways, where
I
did
mean,
you learn?
she's a great artist, so yeah, I admire her, but she's a different artist. I'm just focused on dancing.
Did you learn English in school, or like did you take it on yourself? You're like, I want to meet a nice English. Actually, you probably thought one day I'm gonna meet Ibrahim. I better learn English.
No, actually, when I was in school, it was ¿cómo se dice materia? It was part of the program, of the study program in my school. So I learned since I was really young.
So you were forced to, basically. They just like shoved it down your throat. Not because you knew you were gonna meet me.
No.
Your whole life has just led to this moment.
Yeah.
So, are you wearing like the same thing you were wearing last time?
What?
You just like wear the same things every day? Because that looks like what you were wearing last time. Am I wrong? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah.
No, it's not the same.
Really? It looks the same.
No. It looks like, but it's not.
All right. All right, Rosario. So I'll ask you the question first. Would you go on a second date with the Bikini Slayer?
And actually, this is the second date, I think.
But like
Yeah,
a real second.
Yeah. No, but I don't. No.
Okay, no worries. So here, let me explain why. So were you in the bathroom the first time you did this?
Me?
Yeah.
No, I was in the same room.
Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought you were in the bathroom. Okay, never mind.
No.
So here's my feedback. So it looked like you were a bit nervous at times, for sure.
Yeah.
Combo definitely got stale. Like I could tell, like you ran out of things to say at a certain point. I wouldn't
Yeah.
focus on the dancing thing too much because that was like the only thread that was being discussed. I would make it more playful. Like so when she said Shakira, I would be like, "Oh, Rosario, do your hips lie?" Like you can like make a little joke out of that. So yeah, I think it's like it's just like very formal. There's no flirting or banter or any kind of man to woman vibe. So that's kind of I think the reason for.
Yeah. Thanks. That helps.
Yeah, dude. Thanks for coming on.
All right. Thanks, man.
All right. Rosario hasn't found true love yet, right? Not yet.
Has it what?
You haven't found true love yet, right? Okay. What's up?
What's good? What's good?
You ready now, or you need like another 20 minutes to like touch your ass or whatever?
No, that was the other guy. I'm good.
Okay. I'm gonna take myself off then for 5 minutes.
Hi.
Hello. No, I know. It was on purpose.
You
I know.
have to talk.
No, I thought you were going to lead the conversation.
No, you
Try.
have to.
Man, that's too much pressure. I'm shy. I'm a shy boy.
Don't worry, I'm friendly.
Okay, I'll believe you for now. That's fine.
I can bite you.
You can't. What if I wanted to, what if I wanted you to bite me?
I can because I am far.
Oh man. Sucks. I'm stalling out the 5 minutes.
Yeah. What do you like to do?
What do I like to do? I
Like
like a what?
like hobbies? What hobbies do you have?
Hobby? I used to play video games a lot, but I more so like riding bike and sports sometimes. I don't know, stuff like that, like being active. And then my other passion is talking with Latinas a little bit. So those are my 3 hobbies: bike, what I say, sports, and Latinas.
Oh, Latinas is one of your hobbies?
Yes, from time to time. I'm not ready to settle down right now.
Okay. What kind
Yep.
of sports do you like?
What kind of Latinas do I like?
No, sports.
The sports. Oh, okay, okay. I must have misheard you. I like combat sports, like fighting people.
Okay. Great. That's
Is it
fun.
great?
Yeah, it's fun. Like
You fight
sport.
people?
I have practiced boxing like once, but
Like okay.
it's not my
So let me
thing.
see your, let me
But
see your punch. Let me see your punch. You can punch? Let me see your punch.
I can, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, put your dukes up. We're fighting. Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Okay, okay. I'm 50-50. Like I think you could take me in a fight, but I mean, I don't know. I think I might be into that. It's fine. Um, let me see. What are your hobbies outside of dancing? Because I know you're tired of dancing. You seem like a food person.
A what?
Food person, like eating food.
Oh yeah, I love food. I love to try like always new things. I love food. I like to hang out with my friends. I love to go to the cine actually, to the cinema.
Okay.
I love
Okay.
movies. I like to go to the gym too. I like to
Okay.
work
So
out.
when you take me out on a date, where are you gonna take me?
Oh, you have
Which
to
food?
take me.
No, you can
You
take
have
me.
to make the plans.
We have
I like that the guy make the plans actually.
okay, okay. I'll meet you halfway. What food though? We got to plan this out. What food do you like?
Oh, I love pasta
Pasta.
and
Oh, it's
Chinese food and Mexican food and
oh wait, stop with that. Chinese food, we're good. We're good. Chinese food, we're good. I'll take you out to Chinese spot. What's your favorite dish? All right.
Okay, well, I'll let Rosario go first as always. So, would you go on a second date with Mr. Quick? By the way, I don't know if Quick is like the best username because it suggests that you might be quick in other departments. You know what I mean? You know, not the type of
I'm quick and efficient. That's fine. I'm okay with that.
Yeah. Okay, Rosario, what do you think?
No.
That's enough. Okay, so let me give you my feedback.
Okay.
You have to talk. You can't just like start the convo by just like waiting for the girl to talk. Like you're the man, you got to carry the convo in the beginning. You got to lead the convo. Talking with Latinas, that line was a little bit corny. However, what you said that was pretty good when you did the purposeful misinterpretation. So she's like, "What kind of whatever do you like?" You're like, "Oh, what kind of Latinas do I like?" That was actually pretty good. That's pretty funny. She laughed, I laughed. But yeah, like just the main issue is the conversation lacked like a strong man to woman frame. There was no flirting. There was no like solid banter. It was just like kind of like I don't know, like small talk basically.
Okay. All right. Makes sense.
Yeah, but keep practicing, bro. You'll get better. Keep at it. All right. We got Destiny coming on in a few minutes. All right, so let's bring on one more person before Destiny. Wait, is that him right there? Oh, there he is. Bam, man of the hour.
Oh, hey, what's up? I thought I had like fucking 4 more minutes.
Do you need 4 more minutes? I can take you off for 4 minutes.
No, dude, put me on whatever you want to do. Wait, what am I even on? Is this Erudite in your show, or I didn't do background homework?
This is my show. Erudite was supposed to be here, but then she had an emergency of some kind. So,
oh yeah, right.
It's going to be just us hanging out. So yeah, so basically the way it works is you get 5 minutes, but since you're like a special celeb guest, I'll give you like 10 minutes. I take myself off the screen. You spit your best game into Rosario. Afterwards, I asked her if she would go on a second date with you. So far, we're 0 for 4. So all the guys that have been on, she said she would not go on a second date with them. So you have to change the game.
Wait, so far she said no to every guy.
That's been on today, but the last time she was on the stream, she said yes to a few guys.
Jesus Christ. What? Okay, so what is? Okay, so let me just get my mind on straight. Is my goal just to try to get a yes at all costs, or am I supposed to like genuinely try to find if we have like some commonalities or what?
Just your goal is to spit your best game, right? So it's not like just necessarily to get a yes out of her, like, you know, like say yes, say yes, say yes. It's more of just like to seduce her, right? So if you were, let's put it this way, if you were meeting her at a coffee shop, you only had 5 minutes, right, to get her phone number, what would you say?
Jesus Christ. Okay, let me set this up right on my stream real quick.
I mean, you got to at least be better than Sneeko.
Well, damn, you got a lot of pressure on me here. Okay, hold on.
It's not that much pressure. I mean, Sneeko did pretty decent, actually, surprisingly.
What do you mean by surprisingly? What's that supposed to mean?
I didn't expect Sneeko to do well at all.
Oh, that's because you haven't been blackpilled yet, my friend. Don't worry. Hold on. Hold on.
All right.
How you guys? How many people have been on here so far?
4.
Gotcha. Okay, let me set you guys all up. Okay. Okay. Yeah, fuck it. All right, let's go.
You ready, buddy?
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, let's see what you got.
Rosario, what's up? Is that how do you pronounce your name?
Rosario.
Rosario. Okay. Do you have like an English white person friendly way to pronounce that, or do you give people a different name, or what?
What?
Do you ever give somebody like a different name, like for white people, or do you just say that and expect them not to fuck it up?
I don't get it.
Okay.
Sorry.
Hold on. You're okay. Fuck you, Alex. Tell me about yourself. What do you do? Do you go to work or do you school?
I work. I am 26 and I am a professional dancer. And yeah, I live in Bolivia. I am from Bolivia.
Okay. From Bolivia, you're 26 years old. You're a professional dancer. When you say professional dancer, can you go a little bit more into that? What do you mean by that?
I am a teacher. I do shows and I also go to competitions.
Oh, okay. What kind of dance do you do? Like salsa dancing or like sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, salsa and bachata. But
Salsa.
I think bachata is my thing more than salsa.
Okay, gotcha. I used to do dancing with an ex of mine. We used to go every Fridays and she would teach me. Have you ever taught somebody how to dance before?
Yes, some friends.
Is it fun or is it normally really annoying?
No, it's actually something I enjoy. I really enjoy everything that is about dancing or dance things. So yeah, it's something I enjoy.
Okay, gotcha. Do you like to do when you're with like friends or if you're going out with people or like on a date or something? Do you like to dance like on dates or do you like to keep work and like teaching and all of that completely separate from your kind of like personal life?
I know. I mean, I like that people that is around me enjoy to dance too. Like I can share that with people I care, with friends, or I think it's dancing is something that is really important for me. So I like to share my time with people that also like to dance or to see or anything with dancing.
Gotcha. You said you came from Bolivia?
Yes.
Are you in the United States right now?
No, I'm living here. I just went a few times to United States, but for a vacation time.
Where did you travel to in the United States?
I was in Miami Beach, Orlando, Virginia, Washington, New York. Just that.
What was your favorite place to go in the United States so far? Did you like Miami or like the beaches in Miami? Or I'm guessing if you're from Bolivia, but
I really enjoy. Oh, here we don't have beaches.
I shot in the dark. Go ahead.
I really enjoy.
Well, it's because you don't have beaches. You'd like to experience them in the United States. Obviously, that's what I meant. Duh.
Yeah, I know. But yeah, I loved beaches. But I really enjoyed when I was in New York. I mean, I really enjoy to travel too. So I could go anywhere and I will enjoy it. And just to see and visit the things that are characteristic from the place that I'm going.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it doesn't really matter where I go. I just enjoy the trip.
Gotcha. What's one place in the U.S. you've always wanted to go to that you haven't gotten to yet?
Los Angeles.
Gotcha. What do you want to do in Los Angeles? You like to see unique things from each place. What's like the one or two things you really want to do in LA?
Actually, I don't know too much about Los Angeles. I mean, I first planned the trip and then I figure out what to do. Like I'm start asking and looking what I can do, but I had a friend that used to live in Chicago, and I'm not sure if it's like that, but she told me that Chicago is like the art city. Like
Okay. Yeah, there's a lot of art in Chicago.
So I love art. I don't know, people singing and playing instruments and dancing and acting, and I loved all that kind of things. So I would love to go to Chicago if it's like that too.
Gotcha. Is there besides like dancing and traveling, are there any other big hobbies you have? Like you mentioned art. Do you like draw or paint or play any instruments or anything like that?
I like to paint, but painting is something like, it's just a hobby. It's something that I do just at 1 day per week. But dancing is my life, and traveling is a big part of my life too.
Gotcha. Have you traveled to Europe before, or only like North and South America?
No, only America. But I would like to go to everywhere.
Gotcha. So LA first, and then someplace in Europe. Let's
But
see.
what do you do? You're asking everything.
Well,
I don't know you.
Yeah, we have totally different lives. I play on fucking computers all day. I do politics. I like music. I play piano. Yeah, but I live in a totally different world than you. I used to live in LA for a while. I know you mentioned art. I think they have the Getty Museum. I think it's in LA. I've been there a couple of times. They've got a lot of really interesting, like weird museums in LA too. There's like there's a museum for like murdered people. There's just like a ton of weird stuff in LA. Yeah, like bodies and brains of like serial killers and stuff. Yeah, I don't know. I've been all over the US. I've been to Chicago a few times. Never been to South America before. Well, kind of. Does wait. Hold on. Oh, sorry, my brain just glitched for a second. Oh my God, I forgot the name of the place I've gone to. I think it's right to the north of Venezuela. It's a little itty bitty island. I think, right? What am I thinking of? Aruba. Yeah, have you ever been to Aruba before? Have you been there before?
No, but my dad was there. Were there once, and he told me it's a really nice place to go.
Gotcha.
How old are you?
33. 7 years older. Whew, man, this is a long 5 minutes. Let's see. What do you like in yeah, Jesus, bring me back. Hi.
I want to give you some extra time. All right, so Destiny has officially lost his e-date virginity. Rosario, you took his speed date virginity.
God.
He's been streaming for years and he's never done this. Okay, so what I've been doing is I let the girl go first because I want to bias her answers and I give my feedback. So Rosario, would you go on a second date with Destiny?
No.
Unbelievable.
He has 500,000 subscribers on YouTube, if that helps. No.
Oh, I should have
What?
fixed that. No, shut up.
Okay, so here's my feedback, Destiny.
Mhm.
First of all, I very much appreciate you coming on. You're not a dating coach, you're not a pickup artist, so I don't expect you to have like the best game ever. Okay, so here's what I think you did well. You definitely led the conversation, right? So you were leading the conversation. That's good. The problem is it kind of got into interview mode. It's like, okay, what about this? What about that? What I generally prefer doing is when I ask a girl a question and then I build on that thread, right? So I like to alternate between questions, statements, jokes, like innuendos, observations, right? So I prefer building on that thread. Now, you started off in the beginning with actually a pretty funny joke. Like I was laughing at that. The problem is when you have like a language barrier like this,
Yeah.
you have to really dumb down your humor. Like you can't go with like the more subtle jokes, right? So
Mhm.
that joke would have worked well if her English was better, right? But that's like a kind of a game time decision you have to make when you're talking to a girl who's foreign. It's like, okay, what is her English ability? And then that's kind of when to dumb down your jokes. So for example, when she there was a point where her friend came on and her friend was talking to her, like I would have just teased her about that, like, oh, you got a translator just for me? Look at that, like so it's just like a lot of little things that you can kind of like I don't know, just jump on and just kind of lead with that.
Mhm.
Yeah, I think the main thing that was missing was that like strong like man to woman flirty vibe. You know what I mean?
For sure.
Yeah. But yeah, I think it's a good start to your e-dating career.
Yeah. Okay. Anything else, or do I give feedback, or what?
You can, yeah.
I agree with you about the going down. So when I'm talking to somebody, I think penetrating deeper onto a given topic is good. But at some point, what I'm usually looking for is some kind of engagement. And if I'm not getting engagement, I'll usually try to kind of hop to something else. So asking questions about the dancing, I think is good. But at some point, like you said, it kind of starts to feel like an interview if the other person isn't like engaging back much. So if there's not much interest, to try to hop to something different. But then it didn't seem like we connected on any topic to where we had like mutual interest. So at that point, yeah, I think we're pretty fucked. I think something that's really important for me if I'm going to hit on somebody, I think picking targets is really important, and language barrier plus somebody that is really into like dancing and traveling, I think that's almost always going to be like a massive strikeout. Like if I were to spend my time hitting on girls like that are like that all the time, I think I'm going to destroy my self-esteem because there's no way that I'm going to make any progress there. But yeah, I would say definitely, the language barrier thing is a huge issue too. That's a really rough one. If you're just looking to like flirt or something, that's okay. But I think like my humor is like very dry and kind of subtle, and I speak quickly. So it's very, very hard to connect in a humor manner with somebody that's like ESL in that sense too. So yeah, I think I would definitely agree with that when you say, yeah, the humor would probably need to be taken down a lot to where you're kind of like making kind of like just very surface level funny jokes. And then finding better back and forth in the topic rather than just like doing kind of like an interview style thing. Yeah.
You want to try something fun? I can take a shot with Rosario. And
yeah, if you want to, go for it.
You can give me your feedback afterwards.
Yeah, if you want to, yeah, sure.
Let's do it. All right. I had a fucking long ass day, but here comes nothing. Since you did Destiny, I'm gonna do it. All right, okay, so I'll take you off for like 5 minutes, and then I'll add you back on.
Sure. Can I still see into here? Or do I need to open your stream?
No, you're gonna see in here. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
All right. Cool. Hola, chica bonita.
Hi.
So I got some good news. I'm 32 years old, so I'm actually older than you. So we're gonna have to worry about that.
Okay, that's great.
I know. So let me ask you this question. No one's asked you this. What kind of guys do you generally go for?
Okay. I like older guys, like mature guys.
Like 55, 60 years old, or how old? You like grandpa? I can introduce you to my grandpa.
No, that's too old.
Okay. My dad or?
No, not your dad.
Okay, just me. Okay.
Yeah, just you. Like you, actually.
Just like me, right? Like a handsome gringo with blue eyes.
Yeah.
What was a podcast? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Okay, so you like mature guys. What else?
I like gentleman guys, that have details, that respect you, that are romantic. I like the all the school guys.
Is that your translator backstage?
Yeah, actually, I have a friend.
Oh, okay. Well, let's see your friend. Tell her, get on the camera. I'm
I
curious.
told her she doesn't want to.
Oh, she's
And she's from Colombia.
Chica Tenida. Oh, Colombiana. Okay. Usually
Yeah.
Colombian girls are pretty outgoing.
¿Quieres?
No,
Un
ni
rato.
cagando.
Papi. Yeah.
No.
No. All right. So you
She's
like
helping me, actually.
okay, well that's good. So you like guys who are mature, who respect you. Okay. But what else? I feel like you're leaving out the good stuff. That's very basic.
I don't know why.
Let's get to the deep stuff.
Well, I'm not too complicated. It's like
You're a simple girl.
la más loca. ¿No?
I
Actually,
understood that. I speak a little Spanish. Have you ever been?
really?
Yeah. Mi
Like what?
gringo español es muy fuerte.
Really?
Mejor.
I've traveled to Colombia a little bit, so I speak some Spanish.
Ay, Colombia es lo máximo.
Chica, despacito, gringo español. Despacito, por favor.
Colombia es lo máximo.
Lo máximo. I don't know what lo máximo means.
Colombia is the best.
Oh, Colombia is the best? Yeah? But
Yes.
wait, right now you're in Peru. How are you going to say that in front of Rosario?
No,
Peru,
in
Bolivia.
Oh, Bolivia. That's right. I keep forgetting.
Como te les-
Same thing, though. How are you going to say that in front of her? She's in, you're in Bolivia right now. You're insulting her home country.
But I also love my country.
Yeah. Are you guys going to have like a pillow fight after this? All right, Rosario. So I have a question. Have you ever been with a Russian guy?
Russian.
Russo.
Can I
No, you're thinking.
Once I dated a Russian guy,
Yeah.
and it was good actually. He was a good person.
You don't sound convinced. You're like, he was good. Yeah.
Yeah, but I mean, it was just like 2 or 3 dates because he was just here for vacation time.
Hmm.
So yeah, I didn't know him like good, but he was good on dates.
He was good. What did he do? Did he make you some borscht or?
No, but
He was a
he
good
was
Russian.
no, but he was like
All right.
I
So
don't know
what?
how to explain. Here I had like really bad experiences with dates. Like
Uh-oh.
so, when I have a good date, it's a really good thing for me.
Okay. So when I come to Bolivia, not Peru, we're gonna have to go on 4
Finally.
dates. So we go. You went on 3 dates with the other Russian. We're gonna go on 4 dates with me.
Okay,
Yeah. Maybe 5. I don't know.
I dare you.
You dare me? You dare me to come to Bolivia and seduce you?
To Colombia, to Bolivia.
Yeah, I'll go to Colombia first. I'll hang out with your friend for a little bit, and then I'll come down to Bolivia. I'll hang out with you, and then I'm gonna decide which one of you guys I like more. I'll make the decision.
I know.
Colombia is best.
Oh shit. Okay. I don't know. Okay. She seems
That's not true.
she seems very confident,
Se pelean.
but I have no idea what she looks like, so I don't know. Maybe she's like a chica gordita. I don't know.
What? No,
No kidding.
please repeat that.
I'm just kidding. I'm sure you're a hot Colombian girl.
Yes,
Yes,
I
she is.
I can tell by the voice. You got the hot girl voice.
Next time, I enjoy with
She
my
can
friend.
join you.
Oh, so it'll be me, you, and your friend, like 3 of us. Okay.
Yeah, it would be fun. Yeah.
Yeah, I think that would be fun too. The 3 of us doing God knows what, God knows
Sure.
where. Yeah,
Why
Yeah.
not?
I like the sound of that. What country are we gonna do this in? Are we gonna do this in America, Colombia, or Bolivia?
No, you have to take us to Miami.
Oh, I have
Yes.
to take you to Miami. Okay.
Yes,
Maybe-
if you want to date with both of us, you have to take us to
What if I take you to Russia?
Miami. Why? Why to Russia?
We can hang out with my daddy Putin.
Oh, is it also? Are you Russian?
Yeah. So
Now everything makes sense.
that's why I asked you, have you ever been with a Russian guy? Oh, you thought I was just asking you randomly, like, oh, have you ever been with a Chinese guy? Have you ever been with a Japanese guy?
No, that no.
Sí, con razón tiene cara de
I was curious. I was
But
curious
I never kissed a Russian.
You've never kissed? Oh, so you went on 3 dates and you didn't kiss? Oh my God. Okay, so it didn't go that well then. Okay.
What?
So the dates didn't go that well then, if you didn't kiss.
Oh, but you don't kiss on the first date or second, no third.
I've never kissed a girl my whole life.
You do?
I've never kissed a girl. No, I don't know what kissing is.
Ay, sí, ¿cómo no?
Soy virgin. Yeah.
Sí, claro.
Yeah. I've never kissed a girl. I don't know. So
Yes, obviously.
obviously not. Yeah. Like I don't even know what happens, right? You know, so I think it's been about 5 minutes. I'll bring on Destiny. All right. Yo.
Hi, what's up, buddy?
What's going on? All right, so let's ask Rosario first. And Rosario, answer honestly. You won't hurt my feelings. Would you go on a second date with me?
Yes, I
You
would.
would. Oh, okay. I like it.
Time for feedback?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. I wrote a lot of stuff down. I think that one thing that you do really, really, really well is every time you introduce a new topic, you always do it as like half a joke, but it also like gets information too. I think you do a really good job at that. So like you joke about like your age and being kind of old, and at the same time you kind of like ask questions while joking about them. So you can do like humor and like get information at the same time. I think you do that really well. You've done that with almost every single question that you ask. Another thing you do really well is when you ask questions about like you ask questions that like almost guarantee that you'll have something to hook onto too. That's like really good. So like when you ask like what kind of guys do you go for, she kind of gives you some surface level stuff, and then you ask again like what do you really go for. You're like inviting her to like answer in a more fun way that gives you the opportunity to like connect and dig on stuff. I think obviously like that's really well. Playing with a friend, I think, is always really well. If you're talking to a girl and her friend is there and all of you are having a good time, she's like, her opinion of you is going up like 9 million fold because you're like all laughing and having fun.
I do like playing with a friend sometimes.
Yeah, for sure. Although that's a little bit risky because if it's like a really weird, jealous girl, you can run into weird shit there. But I don't think you push the line on any of that at all. Yeah, I would say that like, yeah, for the most part, I think that most of the way, like joking with like the bad Spanish or whatever is a really funny way to like joke around and everything. Yeah, I think, but I mean, obviously you do this professionally, so I'm guessing.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's true. I do have a big advantage because I do this like all day, every day. But yeah, that's like a huge part of my game is just joking around. But then while joking, also like having like a fun, lighthearted vibe. I usually try to gauge based on the girl's personality how much I can sexualize. So with like Rosario, I probably wouldn't be too sexual right away.
Sure.
But with like some of the other girls I've had on my channel, like I was sexual within like the first 2 minutes. But that's more of like a game time decision I have to make based on like what I think the girl's values are and like her personality. So you know, if I was like too sexual with Rosario right away, like I think that would probably be like a blowout.
For sure.
But yeah, cool. But yeah, man, if you want to chill, I'm going to bring more people on. You can help me analyze their game. I don't know if you're busy with shit.
Yeah, we can watch one or two if you want to. Yeah, go for it.
All right, cool. Let's do it. All right, let's bring on. But I'm going to be very jealous now, Rosario. Now that we had a good day, you know, you can't say yes to any other guy. No, I'm just kidding. Okay, let's bring on the next person, Brad. Hello, buddy.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Pretty good. Your mic is cutting in pretty heavy.
Oh, is it not good?
I would turn down the gain a little bit.
This thing?
Yeah, say something.
How is it now?
What do you think, Destiny?
I think it's okay. It's a little shrill, but it's like the quality of the mic, not the volume, I think. But
all right, we'll make the best of it. So me and Destiny will take ourselves off, and then you got 5 minutes. So let's see what you got.
Hey, how's it going?
Hi.
It's good to see you again.
It's the second time?
Yeah. How's that go?
I'm sorry, I don't remember.
No, it's okay. You've done a lot of these, so it's all right. How are you doing tonight? Good?
Fine. And you?
I'm doing good.
How was your day?
It's been good. I just been doing some errands and whatnot. I just made some pasta. So I don't know if you like pasta or not, but I make a really good pasta. So
Yes, I love pasta.
yeah. I didn't get a chance to ask you last time. What's some good Bolivian food that you like?
Mm, traditional food here is most of the food is spicy.
I bet I wouldn't be
Yeah,
able to handle it.
it's like we have a sauce that we make here with ají. ¿Cómo se dice ají? Ají. Ají is like spicy, like I don't know how to say, like verdura.
Your Colombian friend is helping you remember the
No
Bolivian
sé, yo
food.
tampoco. Sorry, my English is not perfect.
Yes, sorry.
Yeah. No,
We
that's
are
okay.
practicing.
I have my German friends, my Polish friends. They help me remember American food all the time. It's a normal thing. Yeah. So so I wanted to tell you, you look really good tonight.
Thank you. You're really kind.
What I like that I can tell about you is even though you would look fine, completely natural, you have that femininity that you want to dress up and look good, and I appreciate that in a woman. You know what I mean?
Well, thank you. That's really kind.
Yeah. And I've seen from the other speed dates and everything, you can carry on like a fun, intelligent conversation. So I like that too. When are you coming back to Miami?
I really want to come back on December because it's my birthday. So I will try. I will try to. I would love
Are
to
you
spend
turning?
my
Are you
birthday
turning? You're turning 27, right?
there. I don't know. The 29.
Yeah, but you're turning 27 years old.
Oh, yeah. I'm turning
Okay.
27.
I don't
How
know
old
if I
are you?
can. I'm 26, but I don't know if I can date you because
my
Leonardo DiCaprio is my role model. So, did you hear about this? Do you know like what I'm referring to?
I can hear you like yeah.
Okay. Well, it's not important. But what's important is you're coming to Miami in December, and I also have a trip to Miami in December with some friends. So we can definitely meet up. I'm assuming you're going to be with your friends, so it'd be a lot of fun. We can like maybe have a night where we combine our social circles and hang out and everything, and then yeah, we could do something. Miami South Beach is a pretty good spot. So
Yeah, it's a really fun place.
yeah.
Mhm.
How many times have you been to Miami?
Just two
Okay.
times.
All right. I didn't know you were going to come visit me in Miami, Brad. It would have been nice if you give me a heads up that you're going to come stay at my place.
Dude, I saw your fan meetup you did in Miami once, and I thought that was pretty fucking dope.
Wait, I forget. Do you live in Miami?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, we should do stuff sometime.
Yeah, remember after our first debate when I was like, "Yo, man, we got a good group of guys who like to go out and pick up chicks," and you were like, "Oh man, yeah, but I like to just play video games."
Yeah, I can't do that thing, but if you want to go out to eat, we can do that. Okay, sorry.
Yeah,
Go ahead.
Alex,
we can do that.
I'm just curious, real quick. How many guys showed up to your Miami meetup? It looked pretty fun.
40 or 50. I don't know.
That's dope, man.
I'm not a big timer like Destiny yet, but one day, goals. Okay, Rosario, would you go on a second date with Brad?
Yes, but in a friendly way.
Yes. I understand. Yo comprendo. Okay, Destiny, you want to give feedback first or should I go?
I'll just say one thing. I think especially with new people, I feel like keeping things like humorous is probably the most important part because it makes everything lighter and easier rather than like feeling like very much like I'm trying to think of a nicer way than saying like sociopathic. Like it feels like it can feel really intense for a first meeting if there's kind of like if it seems like everything's kind of serious. But I think you tried a few jokes that probably would have landed better if it wasn't for the ESL thing. Like maybe the Leonardo DiCaprio thing goes better, but it's a lot harder for the
exactly. I have that written down. That's a joke that only Americans would get. Like no one like outside of America understands. I thought that joke was funny, but again,
yeah,
I understand the context.
To be fair, this was probably not the best strategic move, but I did that joke more for the audience. I knew it was going to go over her head, but I just thought it was funny for the audience. So yeah.
All right. A man of the people. Okay, Destiny, keep going.
I'll just say that for now. Go. You can do your thing.
Yeah, I think the big issue is it was just like too logical and serious. Like also you kind of have a very intense vibe. I don't know if it's like your body language or your eye contact, but it's a very intense vibe. And you got to soften that, and you can soften that through humor, through maybe like through smiling more, through cracking a joke, through some self-deprecation. But you do got to soften the vibe. You want that right combination of like intensity, but also like softness and comfort, right? It's like, oh, this guy can fuck the shit out of me, but also at the same time, he's not a threat, right? It's kind of like you're trying to counterbalance those two things. You're not trying to be like a jester and just like crack jokes left and right, but you also you don't want her to think that you're maybe like, I don't know, a safety risk, which I'm not saying you are. I'm just saying like that's what girls will think if the vibe is like too serious or intense.
Yeah, I can understand that. Do you think it was better than last time or no?
I honestly don't remember, dude, because I just do so many of these. So
well, yeah, there's a lot of them. Yeah. No, that's good feedback. I'm gonna work on that because I am very intense by nature. Like I'm very like get from point A to point B, so I could soften that. I could see that.
Yeah, I would also throw in some Rogaine for the beard and kind of grow it out more equally. I had that issue too, like a few years ago. My beard was coming in patchy, but yeah, derma rolling and Rogaine will solve that.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
So this is like, do you drink or anything?
Sometimes.
So, something that like works for women do this a lot, and it probably helps for men too. I feel like if you had like one drink, I feel like you might loosen up a ton. Not that you're like nervous or anything, but kind of like what Alex said.
I for sure would, but then you don't necessarily want to go. You don't necessarily want to depend on that. You know what I mean?
I prefer kava. I'm a big advocate of kava.
Yeah.
Well, sure. But something to, because I think like Alex said, he gave like it was like the other side of essentially what I was commenting on for like the humor thing. Your disposition is very intense. It's very, very, very like, very intense.
Yeah, you felt that
if you could just
too,
like
right?
chill that a little bit, then I think you probably do a lot better. Yeah.
So is it my eye contact or just like my vibe in general that's intense?
Just the vibe in general. It's very intense. Yeah.
Okay.
I think also in terms of speaking, and I might be making this up. I could be wrong, but I'm like this gets into weird shit. Never mind. I don't know. Okay, never mind.
You can bring it up. What is it? I want to hear.
I don't know if it's that relevant or not. When I think of people that are really good at like kind of controlling the flow of a conversation and everything, and people that can be humorous and like do like a lot of moods and stuff, having a lot of like dynamic range to kind of like your voice, I think can help you like bring things in and out a little bit.
Yeah.
Rather than kind of having this absolutely focused thing where you're kind of like on one line of dialogue the entire time and you're talking like this, being able to kind of like go up and down and like chill and pause and move faster. Like I think that can kind of like help to flesh out more of like the emotional tone of the conversation.
100%. Yeah, 100% agree with that. Yep. Like you don't want your voice to be like very monotone the whole time when you're talking very intensely and then like blah, blah, blah. You want it to be a little bit of ups and downs. Sometimes you get a little intense with it, and sometimes you're a little lighthearted, right? You want to have those like fluctuations in your voice. So yeah, I 100% agree with that.
Okay.
Cool. Awesome. Thank you, Brad. Appreciate you.
Hey, thank you guys. Appreciate the feedback.
For sure, dude. All right. See, this shit is pretty fun, right?
Yeah, sure.
You're like, motherfucker, I want to be debating somebody right now. All right. We got SGS.
Hey, good night, everyone.
Good night, buddy.
Hi.
Are you ready to seduce Rosario, my girlfriend, my wife, mother of my children?
Oh, good. I can be the pool.
You wish.
You wish, Rosario. You wish. All right, cool. I'm gonna take myself off and Destiny.
Hola, Rosario, ¿cómo estás?
Hola. Qué lindo que hablas español.
Sí, ¿tú de dónde eres? De Bolivia, ¿verdad?
Sí, tú.
Mexicano.
Adivina.
Así se mete, ¿no?
Yeah. Okay, yeah, your friend kind of helped you, so that was kind of cheating.
Yeah. ¿Eres de México?
Yeah, I was born there and I left there when I was 11, and then I was in Florida for like half my life. Actually went to Miami a couple of times, and yeah, I mean, I still keep my Spanish up to speed.
Yeah, great. Where do you live now?
Right now, I'm living out of Dallas, though I do go to Florida a lot. So when you mentioned that you were going to, you said Miami in December, right?
Yeah, I
Actually,
mean, it's my plan, and I hope I can do it.
that'd be fun. I mean, I could use some bachata lessons. I used to actually do some of that back in the day for like level one stuff, but then I kind of lost track of it. So could use a teacher for some of that.
Yeah, sure. It'll be fun. How old are you?
How old do you think I am?
Something important for me. 27?
Actually, I'm 27 exactly. So like a year older than you. But no,
Great.
it's fun. And I'm curious, what got you into dancing? Was it one of those things that you were really passionate about as a kid, or did you just kind of fall into it randomly?
No, I think it was something I just, when I started, I felt that it was my thing. It was since I can remember the first day I went to a dance class. So, yeah, I don't know. It's something that it was in me.
I see what you mean. You tried it out one day, you fell in love with it, then one day you decided I want to be the next Shakira and take it.
At least dancing.
I mean, you can. I mean, and I will definitely support you in that goal. I mean, you can teach me some of that. I'll support you along the way. When you make it big, you can buy me watches and cars. We'll make it work.
Yeah, sure. What do you like to do?
So I definitely like to travel. That was actually another thing that I found cool. I definitely like to travel and meet different people because I don't know if you ran into this situation where a lot of my friends kind of went out to different parts of the world. So it's one of those things where I'll make it into a sort of an adventure. Like one of my friends went to New York. So in October, I'm just going to be spending the weekend there for Halloween, having a good time. So I kind of have my list of, okay, this friend is over here. I want to go there this time. Stuff like that, workout. I want to get back into dancing at some point, though. It was super fun. What about you?
¿Cuál era la pregunta?
Huh? No, like,
Sorry. What was your question?
focus. No, just what do you like to do for fun outside of trying to become the next Shakira so you can buy me stuff?
Shakira. I'm sorry. I like to work out. I like to hang out with my friends, and I think that's it. I mean, I do also. I work for like for a clinic, un hospital, por una clínica, por
Sí.
una clínica.
Sí, sí.
Sí, ahí soy igual asistente administrativa. Entonces, yeah, that's basically my life. I work as a dancer, as a assistant, and hang out with my friends, work out. I have a routine every day. So
That's fun. So it's one of those things where maybe one day you're going to have to escape your work to have a little concert out in the middle of Bolivia and then come back to work the next day when you become a big dancer.
sí. Sorry, my friend is distracting me. Yes.
Come on, stop distracting me.
Sorry.
Focus. But no,
This
no,
is a
it's
lie.
I gotta ask you, is it true what they say about Bolivian girls?
What?
I don't know if it's true. ¿Es cierto lo que dicen de las bolivianas?
¿Qué dicen? What they say?
So they say that they're the most partying girls out there because when I was doing a trip and I met a lot of people from Colombia and, you know, I had a blast partying with them and they were like, nah, man, this Bolivia girls.
All right. All right, Rosario, would you go on a second date with SGS? Okay. She's loyal to me, boys. No, I'm just kidding.
You wish. Again.
Which I'm doing a lot of wishing recently. Destiny, do you want to go first, or should I?
You can go first this time, so I went last time.
Okay. So I think you start off good by breaking the ice with Spanish. That was a good move, right? So whenever I need to break the ice and I speak a little bit of the other girl's language, I will start off with that too. It did feel like you were nervous. At times I could pick up on it, and if I could pick up on it, the girl can pick up on it. There's not much you can do about that besides practice. Yeah. It did feel like also you ran out of things to say at some point. I was telling the previous guy that his vibe was too intense. With you, I felt like it was the opposite. It was not intense enough. It was a little too light, right? You need to add sometimes a little more intensity to it, right? A little bit more of that type of energy. The Shakira joke was good. You know, she was laughing at that. Some of your jokes did go over her head. So yeah, that's kind of like my feedback, I would say overall.
Kind of like the DiCaprio thing you made that sample where in the US it may have hit, but not in this scenario.
Yeah, exactly.
That makes sense.
You always gotta like make your jokes more basic when there's a language barrier. No complex setups or anything.
I don't know if this is considered rude or not for people that are bilingual or whatever, but if there's ever a time where she's not understanding and she starts speaking to a friend, you did this one time. Why not just like speak Spanish to her so she doesn't have to go to a translator, but you can communicate more?
Oh, because that would totally destroy the stream because 95% of people don't speak Spanish.
Okay, gotcha.
Time to stop you.
That's why I kind of tried to shift it back after like 15, 20 seconds.
I appreciate that. I was getting really close to jumping on.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Yeah, I don't know. I felt like listen, if I was Rosario, I would have said yes to you. I felt like you were humorous most of the time. You connected with her on the traveling stuff and the dancing stuff, which I thought was really good. It seemed like you're friendly. It seems like she's a little distracted by her friend right now. I don't know why. I don't know.
He's getting fucking feisty.
Well, I don't know. It seemed like he was trying pretty hard. She said he looked handsome in the beginning. I thought that was nice. She likes the way you look. Like you're que lindo. Yeah, it seems like you're doing. Yeah, I don't know. It felt like you were doing pretty good. Oh, the one question you asked, it seems a little bit dicey. Was the especially if I don't know if we're using meta knowledge, but when she says that she's like a very good girl, doesn't even kiss on 3 dates, that one question of like, is it true what I hear about XYZ girls? I might be the odd one out, but if I'm ever asking a question like that, that is always like a hardcore sexual question. If I'm asking that, that's like a big like, is it true what they say about whatever girls? I got a little bit scared for you on that one, but it seemed like that went over okay. But otherwise, I don't know. I thought you did. I thought you did okay, other than maybe being like a little bit nervous. But like, I think that like communicating on camera and then her not understanding as much all kind of like plays into that a bit.
Yeah, I do think that you could benefit from like adding more like of that man to woman type of feeling to your vibe. Like basically doing a little bit more what the previous guy had. So the other guy was way too intense, right? That was like, you don't want to be that intense, but you were like, I think too light. I think somewhere in the middle is where the magic zone is, kind of when you see me interact with girls. I'm not saying I'm like perfect or something like that, but you see my vibe has some intensity to it, but you wouldn't say it's like, whoa, like this guy's scaring me. It's more like I counterbalance the intensity with humor. So that's kind of, I think you need to find that like sweet middle ground.
Yeah. One last question. I don't know if you struggle with that because I know Russian was your first language. One thing I run into sometimes is I have to enunciate so my accent is not super thick. And with that, sometimes my voice comes across a bit nasally instead of that dominant booming voice that you need. I don't know if you have a workaround that has worked for you since English is your second language too.
Yeah, it's just different because I moved to America when I was 7. So like I was speaking English fluently by the time I was like 10, you know what I mean? So like I like nowadays I'm definitely better in English than Russian. Like I think in English, I sleep in English. So I mean, I dream in English. So you probably moved here a lot later, I'm assuming, right?
Yeah, 11.
Dude, sometimes those 4 years can make a big difference. Your English is fine. Like I have no problem understanding you. I don't think the issue is your English. I think the issue is more maybe when typically when you get nervous, your voice becomes higher. That's just typically what happens. Yeah. So just being more calm and grounded, maybe doing some meditation, stuff like that, that can like lower your voice significantly. Like your voice will heavily alter based on your confidence. If you're really nervous, even with me, sometimes it doesn't happen often. When I'm nervous, my voice becomes a little bit more high pitched, right? When I'm like really confident, and my voice is just like very solid and grounded, right? But you need to be able to like kind of take control of that. Your voice is somewhat within your control, so yeah. So I don't think wouldn't attribute it to like a language thing. I would attribute it more to an anxiety thing, in my opinion.
Cool.
Thanks,
man.
For sure. Yo, Destiny, I'm debating Jesse Lee Peterson tomorrow.
Good luck on that one, dude. Oh, I don't know if you've. Or go ahead. Sorry.
No, I was doing some research and I saw the stream you did with him, and he was a fucking dick to you, bro.
I mean, he's like a crazy conservative guy, but you just can't take him too seriously. He's a funny dude.
But when I was on his channel, I was prepared for that, but he was like way different to me than he was towards you.
I don't remember the context. I mean, sometimes after we kind of had an understanding of each other, our communication is kind of funny. The first one was a little roughish as we were trying to figure each other out. But I just, as long as you don't take him too seriously, it's pretty funny.
Oh, no, I'm looking forward to just destroying his arguments. I'm getting prepped for it.
Gotcha. Do you ever recommend people taking singing classes?
No. What would be the logic?
There's a lot of concepts that you learn as a singer that probably can help you if you feel like you have trouble with your voice while you're talking to people. Like things that you learn as a singer is you have to be calm, you have to have like good posture, you're projecting your voice. There's a lot of things that happen when you get nervous and you start to kind of hunch over more and your voice kind of gets more into your head and you get blah, 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 blah. There's a lot of like principles of singing. And when I say learn, I mean like take a month class. You can learn in terms of like projecting your voice, everything that would probably carry over to people that feel like they're getting really hunched and are getting really nervous and are cutting off their voice a lot. I don't know. I was curious if any like red pillars ever recommended like do like a 2-week like singing class just to get used to like projecting your voice more. If that's like a thing that people worry about.
No, it seems interesting. The one thing I always recommend is for people to do sales. I think for me, doing sales for 5 years made my game like so much better. There's nothing like doing sales to like take you outside your comfort zone. So
For sure.
that's a big recommendation. But I just have no experience with singing. But yeah, I'm not actually really a red pillar, by the way. I'm like,
Oh, okay, my bad. Whatever pill you're selling people.
But yeah, no, that's an interesting suggestion though. I guess I can kind of see how that would work out. Like, yeah. It's just like a different way of attacking the problem. I always say the best way to like get good at something is by focusing on that specific thing instead of like, like going down the, like, I don't know, going more broadly. But yeah, you want to stay on for a few more?
Yeah, sure. Drag another one. Why not?
All right, cool. Let me bring on the next person. All right, Chris. Hello, buddy.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
Okay.
Right.
Dude, I just realized Destiny has like 7 million viewers, so fuck me.
Oh, you're good. Yeah, there's only one viewer you need to worry about in this conversation, okay? And that's Rosario's friend, okay? Because she's the only one paying attention to this conversation, all right?
Okay.
Wait, Alex, if you're talking, you're muted, but...
I was saying that's my dog. But yeah. Okay, so me and Destiny will take ourselves off for 5 minutes. Let's see what you got, Chris.
Okay. What up? How are you?
Hi. Fine, and you?
Perfect. Wait, how old are you?
26.
Nice.
And you?
I am into older women. Do you like younger men?
What?
Do you like younger men?
Not actually. How old are you?
No? What do you
But
think?
we can be friends.
Okay, what's your guess? How old am I?
Maybe you're 21.
Maybe. Why don't you like younger men?
You're 21.
What's your type?
I
Let me
like.
guess, strong, masculine man.
Yeah.
You don't like young e-boys?
No,
Why not?
I don't like dating with young guys actually.
Okay, why not?
I don't know. I never tried actually. I think just once, and it was like boring.
What was boring about it?
I don't know. I think they are like childish, como infantiles, childish.
Maybe he was just the right fit for you.
Like immature. They just think about party and play games like video games and that kind of things. That is not something that interests me.
Okay, I can promise you, I don't play video games. So
You
I think we
don't
should
like
get married.
video games? And what do you like to do?
No, I don't. I like to read and write a lot. I play piano. I go to university. I study philosophy. So, yeah, I think you just picked the wrong guy. Maybe I'm the guy for you.
Yeah, no.
So, what do you do? What's your job?
I am a professional dancer and also I am assistant.
Okay, when you say professional dancer, what does it mean? Are you a stripper?
I am a teacher, I do shows, and I go to competitions too. So, yeah.
Okay.
I practice 5 days per week, like 2 hours and 3 hours per day.
So what dancing do you do? Like man to woman?
What?
What dancing do you do?
Salsa and bachata.
Okay. Do you often dance with other men?
Yeah, I mean, it's a group that we have, but I also dance alone.
Okay. So
And do you like to go to parties and the things that people of your age do?
mhm. So let's say you and I go to a club. Could you teach me to dance?
Maybe. Maybe.
Do you think I'll be a good dancer? Are
I
you a
don't
good
know.
teacher?
I am a good teacher. I have
Are you sure?
very good students. Yes, I'm sure.
Because I suck at dancing. I suck at dancing. I'm very bad.
No. But would you like to learn?
I would like to learn from you.
Okay.
So maybe you could teach me.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I can.
I could teach you some other things.
All right.
Like what?
Oh, holy shit. A long 5 minutes.
Where's your accent from? Where are you originally from?
Germany.
Oh, cool. Okay. I like the Germans.
So,
You should have talked to her in German. That would have done well. You could have been like, "Hi, Zan."
I don't know, not very sexy in my opinion.
That would have been hot as fuck, man. Okay, Rosario, would you go on a second date with Chris?
no.
Come on. It's been 80 years since World War II. He's not a Nazi. Like, okay, they're different people now.
You don't know that.
They don't do that
Bro.
anymore. Come on now.
We might become one now.
What?
We might have just created one now.
No, Chris wouldn't do that. Okay, so here's my feedback. When you're up, so you were up like about an hour into the thing. There's advantages and disadvantages to being like up later on in the stream. The advantage is that you kind of get to feel out the vibe. You kind of get the girl gets loosed up, right? There's not as much pressure on you because you're not the first person. The disadvantage is all the common questions have already been asked. So literally every single question you asked Rosario, she's already been asked like 3 times. So you have 2 choices. One is pay attention to the stream, right? And then you could avoid asking the questions. Or 2, if you're busy and you weren't paying attention, you just have to ask her questions that are more unique, right? But like, for example, the H thing, like I saw what was happening there. I was like, oh, this could be so avoided if you were paying attention because you would know that she doesn't like younger guys. And then you could have just avoided bringing that up, right? Like you kind of walked into that quagmire yourself. So it's either pay attention or.
Okay, yeah, actually it was on purpose. I kind of wanted to flip it around.
Why?
So, I don't know. I did really catch that she was into older guys. It kind of was on and off the stream for a bit. So,
did you see when I was going?
Yes.
Do you remember when I said in the beginning, I got good news over here too?
No, not really.
Okay. Yeah. But yeah. So that's I think like sometimes just like being diligent and paying attention is like very important. It's like the part of game that a lot of guys overmiss because it's like the boring part. But yeah, like that's just kind of like what I think. Like that would be my biggest feedback for you. Either pay attention or just go in a more unique direction. But like, I don't care how good your game is. If you're asking her questions that have been asked like 5 times, you're not going to be able to recover from that. It's just like she's like already answered. She's like. Yes. Like because she's been asked this question so many times. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I mostly didn't know what to talk about because we basically don't have anything in common. I'm not interested in dancing and not really in traveling. So.
Well, that's not true. You can find something in common with literally any person on the planet. Like you think I'm into dancing? Like, dude, like you can find something in common with anyone. Like you're both outside the U.S. So that's something you can bond over. Right, like she's from South America, you're from Europe. That's like something right there. You're both like I guess foreigners in a way. I'm sure there's plenty more things, but you can actually, if you're creative, you can find something to bond with any person. I learned that in sales. I used to go into like sales meetings with like an 80-year-old like old man, right? And like at first I was like, how the fuck am I going to build common ground with this person? But I realized that like there's something out there that I can bond with this person over. And then when I realized that, that's when I started being a lot more creative. I was like, okay, well, like this person has grandkids. What are his grandkids into? Oh, his grandkids are into like fucking, I don't know, playing paintball. I used to play paintball when I was younger, right? Like that's a commonality that we can build. So if I can build commonality with like an 80-year-old man, then you can build commonality with a hot Bolivian girl.
I mean, yeah, but that to me that's beside the point of dating, because I don't really have a need to bond over things like that. I mean, in this specific situation, sure, but otherwise, it's just not the type of girl I would go for. No offense.
Come on, look at Rosario. She's a smoke show. She's the type of girl anyone would go for.
Sorry, no.
All right, your loss, Chris. Okay, cool. Any thoughts, Destiny?
I don't know how you feel about this. We might be in like totally different worlds, so I would always defer to Alex if you're a fan of his and you're on his show or whatever. There's a saying that like about being the 10th best poker player in the world. It doesn't mean anything if you're at a table with the 9 best poker players in the world. You're going to lose every time. I personally think that when it comes to like flirting or trying to pick somebody up, I think that picking targets is important. Like I'm a 5'8" dude. I play a lot of video games. Like there are certain girls that I'll never get. Or if I'm going to try to, it's going to take an inordinate amount of energy and it's just not worth it. And if I were to like run into the wall over and over again with girls like that, it's never going to work. So I think that there is some validity to like choosing good targets, like trying to identify, do I share some set of interest with this person? Like, do I want to like pursue something like this? I think is a good idea rather than like beating yourself up over every single person. It does sound like you and Rosario probably wouldn't get along or wouldn't be a good match. So I think that's something to keep in mind. But I mean, if you are just in a club and you're like, your goal is to just fuck somebody or just pick something up, then I think like what Alex said, it's probably important to try to hone in on like any similarity whatsoever. But
I think it's too early to determine whether they would or they might not get along, but I think it's too early. 5 minutes is not enough. Sometimes, especially when you first begin interaction, people have their shields up, right? I've had situations where I met a girl, like my first girlfriend ever, actually, we'll call her N. We had nothing in common on the surface, but after we had sex and our shields were down, we realized we have a lot of like core values in common, but we're like 2 totally different people. She was an engineer. I was a business person. She was Persian. I was like Russian. But you can sometimes like once your shields go down, you realize you have more in common than you thought. I've learned this with doing debates, and I'm sure you can say the same thing, Destiny. Like you start off debating someone who's like you think is a total fucking asshole, and then you realize that that person's not that bad, and you actually agree on more things than you disagree on. I've had that happen like countless times.
Sure.
Yeah,
I mean that's definitely.
I've been watching for an hour, so I kind of knew that this wasn't gonna.
I think the double language barrier definitely hurts a little bit here, and then it seems like there's a huge difference in personalities. But I mean, yeah, maybe if you want to dig through, like there might be something that you could find, but that's going to be, that's going to be a lot more effort, maybe. And then if you can handle the rejection, then I guess it's probably worth it to like hit on as many targets as possible. But yeah, just be careful of that, or be cognizant of it, I guess. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks for coming on, Chris. Appreciate you, brother.
Thanks.
See, aren't these fun as fuck?
It's definitely interesting. Rosie, what's so fucking funny over there? You have to share at least one joke. Hold on. You guys are joking the entire time.
Guys.
Oh, why don't you date younger guys?
Because they are like.
Say the real reason. Everyone on here, everybody listening knows the real reason. Say the real reason.
Wait, what's the real reason? I don't know.
I just want to. I'm curious what she'll say first.
No, they are like stupid. I don't know.
Stupid?
Like no, it's like they don't know how to. It was kind of boring, and they don't have like conversation, and I just don't like them. I don't know. I don't like younger guys.
Okay, sure.
What was the reason that you thought was?
I was going the black pill route, the not enough money route.
Oh. No, I don't think it's that. Typically, the reason women don't like younger guys is because they think they're immature. They're not dominant enough. They're not confident enough. Like typically, those things with guys come with age. If you look at me when I was like 21 and me like at 32, I'm way more like confident, dominant, sure of myself now. So
yeah, I definitely agree with that as like a heuristic. I don't think it's always true, but I think that if you say if you say to somebody, I would never date you because you're younger than me, I don't think you're applying that heuristic correctly, because you might meet somebody younger than you as a guy that like there are going to be, it's rare, but there are going to be 24, 25-year-old guys out there that are like more dominant than the average like 30, 35-year-old guy. They're out there. It's just kind of rare. But when you write somebody off immediately because they're too young, it makes me think there.
Well, see, I think Rosario would date a younger guy under the right circumstances. I've had so many times where I had girls tell me like, I would like normally like I would never go for your type, and then they wind up hooking up with me, and that can range anything from like me being blonde, like I like darker guys, or me being like kind of like a fuck boy. I don't like fuck boys. Like any category. It's like I've been there. I've had chicks who are like, we're not going to get along because I'm really dominant in bed too. I'm like, all right, let's hang out and see what happens. And then like we wind up hooking up and like, holy shit, I had no idea I could be submissive. So, I mean, I'm sure you've had similar situations where like the girl says that like you're not her type, but she winds up hooking up and dating you anyway.
Yeah, so usually how that works is people will say on paper they have like a type. Like they'll be like, oh, I don't like people that do this, or I like people that do that. But once you're actually meeting face to face, I never have a good way to describe this beyond chemistry. Like there are just two people can have absolutely fucking nothing in common. And in some cases can even have like really contradictory values, but they just have a ton of chemistry between them. And there are definitely people that I've met where like on paper and even like through text, like we just don't like each other that much. But for whatever reason, when we link up in real life, there's like a lot of chemistry between them. It's like, yeah, this is like really fun and like super cool and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, I've had that happen. I've had situations where I was texting a girl and it was like really like, holy shit, if we meet, this is going to be like very confrontational. But then like within 5 minutes, we're like, you know, bonding and shit. Yeah. I do think people put on a front, and that front usually drops after sex. So that's why my goal is to have sex with a girl as soon as possible, because that's when we can really start getting to know each other. Because before sex, like everyone's putting on a front, you know, like putting on an act. But after sex, like that front goes away, and that's when the real bonding begins. And you could say that's because your brain releases oxytocin, maybe because you're not like playing the game anymore. But yeah, it's kind of like my opinion.
Gotcha.
Rosario, what are you laughing at? You
My friend is not helping you.
Your friend is
why not? She's not okay being.
She's asking. She's asking, why do you talk too much, a lot about sex?
Oh, because I'm a pervert, obviously. Yeah, I'm a sex addict.
Yes, I can know that.
Yeah. I'm in sex addiction rehab right now. After the stream, I'm going to the hospital, and they're gonna like shock my brain and stuff and try to get me to stop being a sex addict.
Yes,
You need it.
I got you.
Well, no, because the real answer is because sex is very important. I think sex is like a crucial part of it.
Yes, I know. I know very well.
Oh, you do? Okay. Miss,
I understand you a lot.
Wait, is her friend Rosie? Is your friend more into sex than you are, or what?
Who are? Yes, she is.
Oh, gotcha. Okay, that's why it makes sense. Well, we should have had her on for that. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead. Bring in the next dude.
I think Rosario, you know, can get down with the right guy in the right situation. I don't think Rosario is like shy.
26-year-old virgin, ESL. That's a tough nut to crack. That's like a level 9 challenge.
Wait, Rosario's not a virgin.
Didn't she say that, or am I?
No,
she said don't kiss until like the 3rd or 4th date. That to me sounds like, but maybe not. Okay, sure.
Yeah, but I think she was just teasing that guy though.
What? Wait, didn't she say that to you? Am I crazy?
No. Oh, yeah, she did. Yeah, she did say that.
Wait, Rosario, are you a virgin?
No, I'm not.
There's no way. Yeah.
And you don't kiss until the 3rd or 4th date?
No.
Will you dance with somebody on a 2nd or 3rd date, or like on a 1st date? Will you go dancing?
Yeah, sure.
Rosario, can we hold hands on the 1st date? Just hands.
I'm not sure. I have to think a lot.
Just the pinky. I just want the pinky.
Okay, maybe.
Okay. All right, we're making progress. All right, let's bring on the next person. We got Abi. Hello.
Hey guys, how you doing?
Good. You all good, man? Or you need time to set your shit up?
He's good.
Yeah, all good.
All right. You're not going to the bathroom, are you?
Man, you say every time. Why?
Well, I don't know. It just blows my mind when guys do these speed dates from the bathroom.
No.
He's mobile, dude. He's trying to get some movement going on in the camera.
All right. No taking a dump during a speed date. All right. Me and Destiny are going to take ourselves off. Let's see what you got, brother.
Sure. Hey, Rosario.
Hi,
Where are you from?
Bolivia.
Cool. Never been there. I want to go like travel Mexico and all other like Hispanic countries.
What countries do you know?
Some Peru, Colombia, like Philippines is also on my list, but it's like a little bit different, but it's good.
Great. So
Yeah.
you like to travel too?
Yeah, I like to travel. Yeah, I'm here in US right now, but I'm originally from India. I just moved here last year. Cool.
And where do you live?
I'm in Alabama. Like this is South area. Have you been in US?
Yes, I've been like 4 times.
Oh, really? Cool. Which city? Where have you been?
I've been in Miami, in Orlando, Washington, Virginia,
Oh, yeah.
and New York.
Miami is pretty good. I was in Miami last month. It's very good. It's very good. It's lit.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's fun. It's so fun. Yeah. This was my second time I went to a beach and fucking amazing.
Yeah, I love
Yeah.
the beach.
Yeah. Cool. Also, have you ever been with an Indian guy? I'm Indian.
Yeah, no, I've never been there, but I would like to know.
Or like, you've never been to India. But have you ever been with an Indian guy? Like,
No.
no. Oh, okay. It's your chance now.
Okay. Yes, the first time. I think.
Yeah, it was your first time. First time's the charm. What kind of guys do you like?
What?
What kind of guys do you like?
I like older guys.
Oh, okay.
I like that taller guys than me.
Okay. How tall are you? How tall are you?
How old? I'm 26.
How tall? Like, what's your height?
Tall.
Yeah.
I am, ¿cómo sería? 1.62. Like 162 meters. I don't know.
Meters. I have no idea what's that. Okay. I can tell you and feel like
I'm sorry for my English.
you're good. You don't know English much. I don't know Spanish much. So we'll be like very good together.
I think it's like 2 feet.
Cool. Then you're good. Then you're in good hands. I'm taller than you.
Yeah, that's not a difficult thing. I'm not like tall.
Yeah. That's good. I like small girls.
Have you ever dated a Latin girl?
I have. I was here in US like for 1 year I am in US, but last month I was dating a Latina girl. She was pretty fun. They are like fun, adventurous, spontaneous. They try new different things.
Where she was from?
She was from Colombia. Yeah, she was pretty cool. Are you like that? Like fun, spontaneous, adventurous?
Yes, I am. I think.
Oh, yeah.
At least I
So
like
what-
to have fun.
Yeah. So what's the most like crazy thing you have done so far in your life?
That's a good question. ¿Qué es lo más loco que he hecho? No mucho. I don't know. I
You
think
don't know?
I don't have like a crazy experience, I think. No. How about you?
I have done some things, but like I can tell you
Like what? Like give me an example and maybe.
Okay, so I was back in India and we went on a spontaneous trip to like Dubai with my few friends, like with my girlfriend too, and we had like a lot of fun time. We just like sitting at one night together, and we just booked tickets for Dubai, and we went there the next morning. We stayed there for like whole week. It was pretty fun.
Oh yeah, that's great.
Yeah, that was fun.
But that's not crazy. That's normal.
Yeah, I'm taking it slow right now. Like
I mean,
you don't strike me as a crazy type right now. So I'm just telling you my oh, crazy examples which are not like that crazy.
okay. But
Yeah.
give me an example of a crazy thing.
I've done something. I'll tell you all about it on a romantic date. For sure. And I'll hear about you as well. What have you done? Maybe like being with an Indian guy will be your best experience ever.
Maybe.
Yeah.
No, but I mean, I did that a lot of times. Like I travel with friends.
All right.
Just-
We're going to start going in more rapid fire because we have so many people backstage. I don't want this stream to run for like 20 hours. So we're going to do like 2 or 3 minutes per person. Rosario, would you go on a second date with Abi?
No.
Okay. All right. No worries. Destiny, you want to go first or should I?
Did you go first last time or did I?
I went first last time.
Okay. I feel like you actually did pretty decently. For some reason, like this is like a thing that I have in my head. If I've gotten to a point in a date where the girl is starting to ask me questions that she's interested in, I almost consider that like almost done at that point. Like in my mind, that's a really, really, really good sign for me because because generally like guys are the ones chasing in these types of like interactions. And if the girl is actually like playing back such that she's asking you questions and then like seems interested in your answers, I think you're in a really, really, really good spot. Some of the jokes kind of work, kind of didn't. I don't know why the fuck Alex did this. The ESL thing is probably playing a lot into it again, to where she's not always picking up exactly what's being put down. But I guess maybe that's like part of the challenge. But yeah, I feel like for the most part, I think you did pretty well. I don't know what Alex will say for critiques.
I disagree with that. I mean,
oh shit. Okay, go.
Abby's a good guy, and I want to say that he did well, but I would be lying to him. Okay, a lot of the feedback I have for you is the same feedback I have for the previous guy. Every question you asked her, she's been asked like 5 times already. So, like, again, either you have to pay attention when you're up like late, you either have to pay attention to what's been said earlier or ask very unique questions. But like all the questions you asked, or most of them, like she's been asked over and over again. And just imagine from the girl's perspective, just getting asked the same question over and over and over. That's like, I'm sure for Destiny, that's like when he gets asked if he's a communist. It's like, oh my God, here we go again. Or if he's a bot or something like that. I don't know. Whatever you get asked like all the time when you do debates. What's something you get asked all the time?
Who are you asking here that?
I'm asking you.
Oh, me? I don't know. I get asked everything all the time. It depends on the setting I'm at. People ask me about my streaming stuff. People ask me political questions. People ask me, you remember that time you did that one thing that it's like, yeah, like a million times. Like, yeah.
Yeah. I mean, for me,
when
it's
they say to you, do you kind of expect them to kind of like metagame, like riff off of like what the past people said? Or
no,
like
I just think for them it's better to avoid being repetitive, because a lot of them are saying the same exact thing she's been asked over and over and over again, and you're not going to get good reactions to that. For me, it's like when people ask me, like when people see me and ask me, "Hey, can you review my Tinder profile?" It's like my initial reaction is to cringe. I do it anyway because I feel like I have an obligation to my fans, but my initial gut reaction is like, "Here we go again."
Sure.
But I do it anyway. But the difference is that I'm a content creator and Rosario is a girl. So yeah, so it's the first thing. It definitely got awkward at times. It felt like you ran out of things to say. I would say also tell the girl. So she's like, "Oh, tell me the real crazy things." Like it kind of comes off like you're like backing down when you're like, "Oh, I'll tell you on our date." It's like, does he really have any crazy things? Like when she's asking you, she's setting you up. Like that's a very good way to make the convo sexual at that point. Tell her some crazy sexual stories, and then maybe she will reciprocate. Like she's asking you for your craziest experiences. Like that's the perfect time to make the conversation more sexual, right? You can't like backtrack on that. That's like a girl saying, "Oh, can you kiss me?" And you're like, "I'll kiss you later," right? It's like you're where you want to be. You don't want to like go back, right? Like why would you take a step backwards? Keep going forwards. So yeah, that's my feedback.
Yeah, Alex, my Colombian friend said that she will have a second date with him.
Oh, she would. Okay.
Nice.
Yeah, she will.
Okay.
Te dijiste.
Bobby, do you have a passport? You should go to Colombia.
I think he's not there.
No. Abby's like,
I was not able to hear you guys. Just when you came in, like my audio like got muted and everything.
oh, well, just listen to the stream later. I gave my feedback, but the good news is the Colombian girl is down to go on a second date with you.
Oh, cool, nice.
So you're 1 for 2. That's pretty good.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But cool. All right. Thanks for coming on, buddy. Appreciate you.
Awesome. Thanks for having me. Have a good night, guys.
Yeah, for sure.
Que tú estás en voz en off.
Yo, Destiny, did you ever see the one where this guy Hormaxer2 came on and tried to spit game at Rosario?
Hormaxer?
That's his YouTube channel name.
Base. Okay.
Dude, he within the first like 2 minutes, he told Rosario that she has a nice rack. The look on her face was just like,
jeez.
Do you remember that guy, Rosario?
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. He's like ultra sexual, but it came off like super cringe.
I feel like I don't know. I feel like sometimes it's good. I don't know. Do you believe in filtering at all, or do you try to land every single person?
No, I think you do have to modify your approach based on the girl. Yeah, I can't run the same type of game I'm going to run on Rosario, who's probably a little bit more conservative Latin girl than I would on like a Cali girl who's like super like sexually open. Yeah, you do have to modify your approach.
Well, so like for me, like I'm generally, depending on the type of girl I'm talking to, I'm like especially like I'm fucking married, so I'm obviously looking for casual stuff. Like if I'm flirting with somebody, I'll usually turn up like the sexual stuff like pretty early, but I view that as like it's kind of like a filtering mechanism for me. Like if I kind of do it and they're not interested, rather than try to like modify it or kind of slow it down, I would just be like, okay, well, I filter this person, I'm just going to move on to somebody else, rather than trying to like do like a long game kind of approach to it. Do you ever believe in stuff like that, or do you just like you can get everybody, you just have to make sure that you're doing the right approach for every person? Does that make sense?
No, I definitely don't think you can get everybody. You can't even get like 50% of girls. A lot of girls are not going to be interested. You're not their type. They're having a bad day that day. They have a boyfriend. No, you definitely can't get even like 50% of girls. You can get maybe like 5 to 10% of girls. So yeah, of course, that's gonna be a factor. I don't believe in doing the long game. I personally never do that. I think it's a waste of time. But it just comes down to like how much have I invested so far. So if I don't know, I'm texting a girl and I get the vibe that she's like really conservative and she's like not into like anything sexual, I'll just like call it there. I'm not going to try to meet up with her and turn it around. But if I'm already on a date with a girl and I sense the approach is not working, I will modify my approach because I'm already like invested in that situation. So it just depends on the circumstance.
Interesting. Okay, gotcha. Because like when I hear Rosie say something like I don't even kiss on like the 3rd or 4th date, I would be like, go on, there's just no shot at that point. Like I would figure that the modifications to approaches everything at that point is going to be so out of like what I'm normally willing to do for somebody. That would be like in my mind, I guess. But I guess if you were like out on a date, maybe you'd change it up a little bit.
I guarantee you, for the right guy, she would kiss on the first date.
Potentially, yeah. Yeah, there are definitely people like that, but I think I'd have to feel it one out. Like, yeah.
Rosario, have you ever kissed a guy on the first date? Be honest.
Yes, I did it.
Yeah, see, there we go, Destiny.
Yeah, they definitely can. You'll meet those people on Tinder too that'll say stuff like, I never hook up on the first date. And then you meet them and there's a ton of chemistry and it happens. But that you'd have to feel out the chemistry at that point, right? Like if there's a lot of chemistry, I think most people will do almost anything like pretty quickly. At least
it's like you said, it depends on the chemistry and how the guy makes you feel too. I mean,
the way I kind of see it, this is like a very pickup type of thing, is that girls classify guys generally into 2 categories. One is the lover, and the other one is like boyfriend material / provider. And so if she classifies you in the first category, then she wants to have fun with you. She thinks you're going to give her like a good time in the bedroom. She might hook up with you on the first or second night, assuming she feels safe with you. If she classifies you in the second category, the provider, she's going to play the long game. She's going to hold out. She's going to want you to start dating her before she has sex with you, right? And for me, it's like I always want to be in the first category because it's very easy to go from fuck buddy to to girlfriend, but you're not going to go from girlfriend to fuck buddy, right? You're not going to go from if you want to be friends with a girl later on, you can very much easily go from fuck buddy to friend, but you can't really go from friend to fuck buddy, right? So I always want to be put in the first category. And then if I decide I want to be friends with a girl later on or, date her, then I can very easily transition.
Interesting.
Yeah. All right, let's bring on Vikram. What's up, dude?
Hey Alex, how's it going?
Pretty good. Yeah, I did a podcast on Vikram's channel. So check that out, guys. Yo, by the way, Destiny, I think one of the things I respect about you is like you're willing to like collaborate and like have debates with people, irregardless of their clout. And I'm the same way.
Mhm.
It fucking annoys me how like when I was coming up on YouTube, it used to annoy the shit out of me how like a lot of people just would like fucking like snob their noses at me because I didn't have any subscribers. And I think so many YouTubers are like just like obsessed with clout. So I think like what I try to do is I try to like collaborate with people who are just starting to help them with their channel. I think you're the same way, right?
Yeah, generally, yeah. It's kind of funny the people that if you do continue to grow, there'll be people that wouldn't work with you before that'll suddenly be a lot warmer to you.
I've had that happen, yeah, a few times.
Yeah.
All right, Vikram. So hopefully that podcast we did on your channel is going to motivate you to bring out your best game. So let's see what you got, brother.
I've been learning, man. I'm ready.
All right, cool. I'm going to take myself and Destiny off.
Hello, Rosario.
Hi.
I feel like everyone has been asking you the same questions over and over, so I'm going to ask you something completely different.
Okay.
Which one is your favorite, dinosaurs or frogs?
Dinosaurs, of course. I hate
Well,
frogs.
it's okay. I'm a frog guy, I've always been a frog guy, but it's okay, I kind of like how I'm just kidding, but because everyone keeps asking me, oh, do you dance? Oh, are you from Colombia, Bolivia? And I just wanted to change things up a bit. But yeah, how's your night going?
It's good. Yeah, it was a good day too.
Yeah, when I was just doing some work and I saw this speed dating thing was going on and I was just listening in. What I really like about you is that you seem to be you're very clearly passionate about dancing, but everyone just keeps kind of boring you with it, So I was wondering, like, instead of talking about that, let's talk about something else, which would be more about how you speak Spanish and I speak French. I don't speak Spanish, and I think you don't speak French, right?
I just know to say baguette and
That's
bonjour. Oui. What else? Je t'aime.
Oh, that's all you need to know. Listen, I barely know you. Let's get to know each other a bit more before we get to that level. No, je t'aime means I love you, so.
Are you
Yeah.
from France?
I was born in an island that used to belong to France, so I'm
Okay.
a francophone. But now I live in Canada, Vancouver. So, have you been to Vancouver?
No, but I have some friends there that lives there. Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. Because I've never been to. You said you're from Colombia, right?
No, Bolivia.
Bolivia. Sorry. I don't mean to be just like the
Don't
other guys,
worry.
but
Maybe it's because I am here with my Colombian friends. So yeah, we mentioned Colombia a lot today.
oh yeah, sorry about that. But yeah, maybe we should someday. Who knows, right? We could maybe meet up and actually have a first date. If this one goes well, we'll see. But yeah, I find Spanish language really seductive, and I know many people find French language seductive. So I could teach you French, and you teach me Spanish, and we both could, help each other out and become more attractive. What do you think?
Yeah, sure. Actually, I was thinking about taking French classes because I like to learn new language.
Yeah. When I was in university, so to make some money on the side, I was teaching like first year French to like I was a tutor. But yeah, and I suck at dancing. I know you're a teacher, but I will not ask you to teach me because you already do enough of that at work, right? Instead, we'll learn different types of dances. I'm sure we'll learn a new thing together. But yeah, could we follow each other on Instagram?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, after this is done, I'll ask Alex or something, or you could give. I don't know if you're an Instagram influencer.
Yeah, I am with Rosie slash guión bajo, ¿cómo es slash? Down slash Limon, like
Okay.
my name there on the
Yeah.
screen.
I'll find you afterwards. I'll re-listen to it and I'll find you.
Yeah.
But yeah,
All right, following each other on Instagram. I guess things are getting pretty serious. Who knows what movie that's from?
I have no idea.
It's
I have no idea.
Night at the Roxbury. It's a slight variation of what they said there. Okay, so here well, actually, let's ask Rosario. Rosario, would you go on a second date with Vikram?
Yes, I mean yes. He was kind. He was like he paid attention to what I said, but like in a friendly way.
Okay.
Well,
Yeah, but
it's okay.
yes,
I'll take what I get.
I will hang out with him. Yeah.
Okay. What's your feedback, Destiny?
I'm too friendly.
I mean, it seemed like everything was pretty good in terms of humor and everything. The really silly question about the frog and the dinosaur seemed to play like pretty well.
You know why I asked that, right, Steven?
Yeah, well, you call me Steven, so yeah, I assume you do know, yeah. The French and the baguette joke, or I guess that was kind of her joking. Yeah, I mean, it seemed like most of the conversation, went pretty well. I think the only criticism I would give is English your first language?
To me or to her?
You.
Oh, French.
Oh, it is French is your first language. Okay, that's what I thought because of the heavy accent. Yeah, damn, doing like the double, triple fucking language shit is really, really hard to make your. But I wonder I actually wonder if in some ways that helped you because you kept like the sentences and everything like really basic. You didn't have trouble like misunderstanding each other or anything. So it was like easy for you guys to kind of like connect and not have any weird jokes fly over each other's head or anything. So I don't know. Okay, yeah, go for it, Alex.
Wait, Vikram, you were the one that introduced me to Destiny, right? Was that?
Yeah, I think via email.
Oh shit! All right, thanks, man. That's funny that. Okay. So my feedback is this: it seemed like you were a bit nervous. I could pick up on the nervousness. And if I can pick up on it, usually the girl can pick up on it. Again, there's like you can't just like turn off the nervousness. It's not like you have a switch and be like, oh, let me make myself less nervous. The really only way to get past that is like practice, and just like progressive desensitization.
Wait, can I ask a question on that? I'm super curious. So you said that you can feel him being nervous. I can't tell the difference between like, is he nervous or is there like a lot of ESL stuff going on? Because like there are some things where it's like you could be nervous, like your voice is a little bit monotonous, not being very dynamic, like kind of maybe whatever. But like I can't tell like are they nervous or is it just be like you're looking for the words like as English as second language? I can't really
Here's how you would tell. There's a concept called up talk and down talk. So down talk is when I'm like, okay, let's say I want to say, hey, Destiny, let's do a collaboration sometime soon, right? My inflection goes up, right? Sure. I'm confident with myself. Up talk would be like, Destiny, let's do a collaboration sometime soon, right?
Yeah, and everything is like this. And okay, sure, gotcha. Okay, interesting.
It's like you can tell that I'm not confident in what I'm saying. I don't really believe in it. And I sensed there was a good amount of up talk when he was talking.
Gotcha, interesting. Okay.
Yeah, I was quite nervous. I was trying to use humor to try to hide my nervousness, but it's kind of hard, especially because when I know like so many people are watching when I'm speaking, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, like I used to have a lot of anxiety. I still have general anxiety, like, but it's not like specific to any kind of situation. But for me, with like when I used to be nervous around girls, what really helped was just like doing it over and over and over again. And eventually your brain is like, this is not a big deal. You've done this 100 times. You've done this 1,000 times, right? And also when you can do, all right, so let's say like going up to a girl and asking her her phone number makes you nervous. Well, if you go up to a girl and say, hey, do you want to fuck? Like after you do something like that, asking for the number won't make you nervous. I'm not saying you should do that. I'm just saying like if you go like 1 or 2 levels above that, then the thing that made you nervous initially will seem like no big deal. So yeah. Another thing is you did like 70% of the talking. So I think good game should be like the girl does at least 50% of the talking, if not 60%. So yeah, like you don't want to like go on a monologue or something like that.
Yeah, because I know you said it was like 2 to 3 minutes only, so I was trying to go in like kind of speed mode, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, people in the chat are saying ABBA wants to try.
I have to take off pretty soon. If you want to
go,
I mean, you can, but it's harder because you have to like email him the link to this. If you want, though, next time when we set these up, I could definitely have people like him if he's interested in like showing up. I can like send him an invite to stuff like this.
Yeah, dude, that would be dope.
Do you want to give me? If I just link him this StreamYard, will he be able to jump on?
Yeah.
Okay, actually, I'll link it to him then.
All right, cool, awesome. Thanks, Vikram. Yeah, dude, that would be awesome. I would love to see ABBA spit his game.
Mm-hmm.
Funny.
Okay. It's been fun. Let me know when you're gonna do another one of these, and we can definitely do more.
Yeah, dude, for sure, man. I think it's fun. I'll definitely have you on again.
Okay. Well, hey, Alex, it's been fun. Rosario, fuck you, and your Colombian friend seems cool though. Okay, so have fun. I'll see you later.
Oh, Jesus Christ, Destiny.
¿Qué le pasa?
I don't know what the fuck was up with that.
Your friends are rude.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. That wasn't cool.
Yeah. What happened?
I don't know. Maybe
that's immature. That's
I agree. That wasn't the best representation. But maybe I think he was kidding though. Probably.
How is he famous? Kind of.
Yeah, he's pretty famous on YouTube.
How?
He's really good at debating people. I'll send you a link to his channel after this. But yeah, he does a lot of like debates and political stuff.
Mm.
Yeah. Do you have like 15 more minutes, Rosario? We'll do maybe a few more people.
Actually, I have to go.
You have to go right now?
Sorry, yes. Well, maybe. Yeah, no, I have to go.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. No worries. Okay, so let's get you on again at some point, Rosario. We can do another one of these.
Yeah, sure. Anytime you want. It's fun.
Yeah, but you're not though. It's serious, right?
But I don't like your rude friends.
I'm sorry about that. I will.
Don't worry, it's okay. I understand.
Don't worry. I will come to Bolivia and I will make it up to you.
Yeah. Okay. I dare you. I already dare you.
Dare me? Do you double dare me? Triple dare me?
Yes.
All right. Well, now I have to do
I dare you too.
Oh shit. Okay, 2 girls. I can't say no to 2 beautiful Latin girls. All right.
2 Latina girls.
I will be there in tomorrow. Pick me up from the airport.
Yes,
we're like a staff. We're like a chauffeur's hat and shit when you pick me up from the airport.
Of course.
Yes.
We are waiting for you.
We are waiting for you.
Okay. You're waiting for me. Ooh, I like that. All right. I'm gonna have a good time. I'm excited.
Yeah.
All right, awesome. Thank you, Rosario. Appreciate you.
Thank you.
Bye. Oh, damn, we got 1,000 live viewers. That's crazy. I guess because Destiny tuned off, a lot of people were curious to see the stream. Yeah, the timing is just bad because the girl had to go. Yeah, you guys can rewatch. This is going to be on my YouTube channel. But yeah, we're going to do a lot more of these. So this is not the first time we've done this. It's not going to be the last. We're definitely going to do this. Let me see if I can get another girl to join, actually. Give me a second. Okay. Let me see if I can get this girl to jump on. Let me see. I think I might be able to get 1 more girls. You want to jump on? Bam. Okay. I'll see if I can get another girl. But yeah, that was fun. Playing with fire. I want to say Sarah's in the chat. Yo, if there's any girls in the chat who want to come on and be part of the speed dating revolution, then let me know. But yeah, I feel bad for everyone backstage who didn't get to go. That was fun. That chick is super fucking hot though. She's definitely my type. Oh, I wish she would come to Miami. That'd be awesome. Yeah, if you guys can all do me a favor and just hit the like button, that would be dope. That would be highly appreciated. But yeah, let me see if I can get another girl in. Hold up a second. One I can come unless you're looking for. Oh, okay. Hey, yeah. Okay, we got one girl who's down to jump on. All right. This is gonna be good. Hey, yeah. You wanna? Let me send her the link. Hold up. All right, we're gonna keep the party going. All right, I just dropped her the link. Okay. Yeah, Sarah's gonna jump on. It's gonna be a good time. And then yeah, I want to see ABBA take a shot. That would be entertaining. But yeah, I don't know. I think that a lot of guys do make a lot of the similar mistakes. Which is, yeah, I'm not like saying this to like take a shot on anybody. Like I think I used to suck too when I was like first getting into this. But I think you like one thing is like the vibe. A lot of guys are either like too intense or they're like not intense enough. You want to have that fun combination. What I try to do is I try to alternate between flirting, humor, asking questions, sexualization, right? But I vary how sexual I'm going to go based on the girl and the vibe I get from her. So with this girl, I wouldn't go too sexual right away. Like if I was on a date with her, I would probably give it at least half an hour to an hour before I went sexual, right? Versus with you know, like I don't know, like an American chick, I might go sexual a lot faster, right? So you do have to adjust based on, you know, the girl that you're talking to and adjust based on your audience. Okay, so yeah, so we got a girl jumping on in 2 minutes. We got 880 live viewers. That's fucking awesome. It's the most I've ever had on this stream, so that's awesome. I love comments like this. Playing with fire. Are you balding? Are you doing something about it? No, I have a perfect hairline, bro. What do you mean balding? No, not me. I have a perfect hairline. No, yeah, I'm doing a bunch of things for it. I'm gonna get a hair transplant in the near future, also. Okay. So yeah, so we're gonna get some girls to come in. We're gonna get a girl to come in a few minutes. Destiny sent us, but you set up your channel so he can host. How do I do that? How do I set up my channel? Go to Bolivia tomorrow, Alex. I triple dare you. I triple dare you. Nice. How do you recommend getting in shape when you can't afford the gym? Well, if you can't afford the gym, then you have bigger problems. I would say make more money so you can afford the $20 gym membership. Can you bring on a trans athlete? I don't know any trans athletes off the top of my head. But yeah, I do very much want to see ABBA spit some game. Let's just give it a few minutes for the girls to jump on. What do you do if you're not a naturally funny person? What do you suggest to improve that? Well, me and Indian P disagree on this. Indian P is my business partner. I think that humor is kind of determined at birth or at your development. So I've always been pretty funny. The only reason that I wasn't able to make people laugh is because I was very self-conscious. I would never express myself. But once I got past my self-consciousness, it's not like I try to be funny. It's just like I naturally am. I think humor is somewhat static. Maybe you can build it a little bit, but I don't think you're going to go from not being funny to being funny. The good news is that you don't actually need to be funny to be successful with girls. I have friends who are not funny at all and who really do well with chicks. So, yeah. Like, I don't know, like sometimes you just like, you have advantages and disadvantages. Like for me, like what are my advantages? Well, my advantage is that I'm funny. I'm pretty smart. I'm good at linking sentences. What's a disadvantage? Well, I have a receding hairline. You know, my nose is fucked up. I have some acne, right? So it's just like you have to like kind of like take advantage of your pros and work on minimizing your cons. Okay. Let me see what the ETA on the girl is. Okay, she said 1 minute. You guys want me to go Bolivia tomorrow? Alex saying humor can't be learned. The biggest one he has. Get around funny guys. You'll pick up on the mannerisms. Maybe I'm wrong on this. I don't know. This is just kind of my opinion. I just know with myself, I've always been funny. It's not like something I developed. I definitely developed my confidence in game, 100%. I think that can be learned. But my humor was always there, even when I was a virgin. What's Abba's ETA? I don't know. Was he saying in Destiny's chat that he wants to pop on? Here, let me. I'll just send him the link directly. 1 second. All right, we got Sarah in the house.
Hey.
What's going on?
I was just getting ready to go to bed.
All right, cool. I want to get this guy Abba on. Are you familiar with Abba and Preach?
No, I'm not. Please let me know who this person is.
He's a pretty cool dude. I like his content. He does a little bit different kind of content than me, but I like the guy. I'm gonna send him. I'm gonna send him the link because people were saying he wants to come on. Here's the link for speed dating.
Give me just a second.
If you're interested. All right, there we go. I dropped him the link. All right, we're not going to go for too long. Let's give Abba like 20, 30 minutes. And if he doesn't pop on, we'll call it a day. Wow. Okay, let's bring on Johnny K. What up, dude?
Yo, what's up? How you doing?
Hi, how are you?
Just chilling, man.
Good.
You ready to seduce Sarah? Look at her. She's got a sexy ponytail.
Yeah, let's do it. No, you're really good looking. I'm excited. I'm a little nervous, so I'm not gonna lie.
Oh, thanks, dude. I know I'm really good looking, but you know.
not you, Alex. I mean, you're good looking too.
All right, cool. I'm gonna hop off. Let's see what you got.
Hey, Sarah, how's your night going?
It's been eventful. It's been a long night so far.
Yeah, where are you at right now?
Maryland.
Maryland. Okay, that's kind of close to me. I'm like have you ever heard of Bloomington, Indiana? Like Indiana University?
I feel like I drove through Bloomington. Is that off of, what is it, like 70 or something? Or not?
Yeah.
70? Yeah. I drove
That's
through
the
it.
one. Yeah, you're not too far, I guess. We can make it work probably. No, that's funny. Are you single? Do you have some kind of like, what are you looking for right now?
Yeah, I'm single.
Yeah, good, me too. It's looking positive so far. I'm excited.
I guess that works for you, right?
Oh yeah, definitely. I'm a student right now. What do you do?
So I am actually the director of compliance for a financial management firm.
Oh shit, that's a lot. That's kind of like me. I'm a math major, so I'm thinking
Nice.
about like doing something with data.
Nice. Like in terms of like accounting, or are we going into calculus or something like that? Or
Yeah, a little bit of accounting type stuff. I don't know. Right now 2 + 2 is hard for me. I'm honestly so nervous. It's like the first time I ever talked to a girl in person. I'm like sweating and shit.
I always like to think of it as it's just you and me right now, and it's our tiny little bubble.
Yeah,
And this is your chance to shine. So shine for me.
I like that. You can shine for me too. No, you have a beautiful smile.
Oh, thank you. Thank you.
Are you like, I'm 6 foot. Is that like good or no?
Well, I'm 5'2", so I don't think height's ever been an issue for me.
That is not bad. Yeah.
Depending on how tall you are can, determine kissability, huggability, fuckability.
Okay.
But it's never, I think the average man I've dated usually rolls between 5'7" and 5'9". That's never been like my preference. It's just always been kind of what accumulates. But I'm not against anybody that's 6 foot and higher either. It's just I just haven't magnetized them to me. So
good. No discriminating.
No, not at all.
You like black guys too or no?
I've dated black guys.
You have?
Yes,
Ooh.
I have.
I'm mixed. I'm like both. I don't know if that'll
I mean, I don't know. I've never found it to be an issue. I think everybody has kind of like it's personality, it's communication ability, it's intellectualness. You know, there's a lot of different things that I look at, but physical features aren't always my starting point. I'll say that.
Yo, I'm actually becoming like that too. Like I really, really need to have a good personality, like a girl with a good personality.
Right. You have to be able to have a conversation. I believe in that.
Oh yeah. Man, sometimes I'm just like, fuck it. I don't even care. I need to, you know, she's cute enough.
So if we went out on a date, what would we be doing?
Fuck. I mean,
well, that too.
yeah. I would say we could. I mean, I would take you out for drinks, definitely. I don't know if you like to dance or not, but
I love dancing. I love it. That is so. Not only is it you're active and doing something kind of fun, but it also gives you an ability to get very personal with somebody physically before you even go to bed with somebody. And I think it's a kind of a good intro to that.
Oh yeah, definitely. Man, you're kind of turning me on. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, you're supposed to be turning
You're
me
good at
on.
this. You're getting me. I'd say you're the better datist. I'm the datee right now.
Well, I'm giving you a lot of opportunities to take this conversation somewhere, so you better jump in on those before Alex jumps in.
Yeah, I want to jump in. I wish you were here. I'm just chilling. But have you ever been on a motorcycle then?
I have. I've had a motorcycle before.
You really? What kind?
Like a Kawasaki 250, very small bike for a small person.
Yeah, I have a Kawasaki 500.
Yeah, much more power there.
A little bit.
I wouldn't be able to handle it myself, but I'd be perfectly fine with riding on the back.
I think, yeah, I would take you for a ride if you're not too scared of the extra power, of course.
I would take you for a ride.
If only you were here, right? Fuck, fly me out. No, definitely. No, you're fucking fun. How are you like dating right now? How are you single? It doesn't even make sense.
Recently divorced, so I'm kind of taking my time jumping back in. You know, kind of going not necessarily being picky, but more along the lines of enjoying the ride along the way, in a sense. And I do not mean that sexually.
Like a
sorry to cock block.
No, you're good. I'm so fucking nervous. I'm still nervous. I'm sweating.
Oh, you didn't actually seem nervous, but yeah, Sarah, would you go on a second date with Johnny K?
I think the conversation went great. I think there's a very good possibility for chemistry going forward. He didn't jump on the sexual innuendos too much, and I felt like I even gave him a really good solid opportunity to do that. But what I will say is I'd go on a second date, but I already know I'd be leading.
Interesting.
That's actually exactly what I was thinking. The convo was sexual, but then you changed the topic to bikes. So when you're moving forward, you never want to move things backwards, right? So like the girl raises the bar, you either match her or raise the bar even further. But when she raises the bar, you don't go back down. So that would be like if I'm trying to sell you something, I'm like, hey man, so you know, like you're down to buy this whatever product, and you're like, hell yeah. I'll be like, oh cool. So what do you do for work, right? I'm taking a step backwards. No, what I want to do is like, cool. So you're going to pay cash or credit or financing, right? Like you want to keep moving forward. You never want to take a step back unless you have to. That's my big feedback for you.
Yeah. What do you think about my idea was like, I always like to let the girl know that it's okay. She can be sexual. So I'll like let her do that, make a little innuendo, and then move back a little bit. And then I'll come back to it. So she knows like, I'm not just going to be like, oh, she said something sexual. Now I got to fuck her right now. Like,
no, I was hoping that you would kind of take it somewhere with that. Okay. And I didn't want to go backwards. I was giving you kind of the okay to take it there, if that makes sense. So don't step away from that. I was hoping you, and I even said like, because you said, oh, you're turning me on right now. And I said, well, you should be turning me on. And I was basically telling you, work on me, get it going.
Yeah, I would be like, when she's like, you should be turning me on, I'd be like, don't worry. We got time for that, right? Like something like that.
Yeah.
You
But
did
yeah.
great though, Johnny. You
Yeah,
did not
oh,
seem nervous at all. I
Over,
would-
Yeah.
Overall, besides me, you were the second best, I think, of the night, in my opinion.
Besides you. Oh, thank you.
I mean, you know, I am like perfect. You know, no one can ever be as good as me. Aside from me, yeah.
Cool.
no.
Yeah, Sarah, let's go on a second date. Fuck it. I'm down. Hit me up in the DMs, or I'll hit up Alex, I guess.
The DMs. All right, I'll see if I can facilitate some loving across state lines.
Awesome.
All right,
Thanks,
buddy.
Alex. Yep.
Oh, cool. We got Hormaxer 2 in the house.
Hi, Sarah.
Greg, you're not allowed to date me.
I'm not dating you. I'm taking you to a swinger club. No, I'm kidding. I'm actually not going to troll. I just wanted to see her initial reaction.
Can you? Well, you got me. I thought it was actually Hormaxer.
Yeah, because I seen him in the chat. I was like, let's see.
Where's your Speedo, Greg?
Ah, you're right. I forgot the
Ah,
Speedo.
you feel.
Fuck.
Wait, put your robe on. That's what you should be
I
wearing
should.
right now.
Should I put the robe on? I don't know. Not tonight. I'm not feeling the robe tonight. Yeah, I was, a little
I
mad.
like the robe. It's you need that, a cigar and a brandy.
I brought that out for the Hispanic girl. I forget. Was it from Venezuela, right?
No, she's from Bolivia, and she gave me shit for forgetting. You know what's funny, Greg? I was listening to the podcast that my girlfriend had on Ashley's channel, and I know you jumped on the stream.
Yeah.
And I was listening to it before I go to bed. And what I do before I go to bed is I smoke a little weed, right, to help me pass out. And it kind of makes my mind a little loopy. And I had the realization, you're literally like the fucking younger version of me. You're me when I was you're me when I was 20 years old. Yeah.
No shit. That's crazy.
Yeah, very much so. Very much so.
Amen. Russian blood.
Yeah. In many aspects. But yeah, okay, cool. So wait, so what's your plan? Are you gonna go on a date with Sarah, or what do you think?
Yeah, I'm gonna go on a date. I'm not gonna troll.
No, you are not.
Watch me.
You're not allowed. It's not.
Oh shit.
I break the rules.
Oh my
Break
God.
the rules. Don't worry.
I
We're not
feel biased.
listen, don't worry about it. We're not going to any swinger clubs. We're not doing crazy stuff. We're gonna keep it somewhat I don't know, rated R.
I don't know if I can do this with you.
There's a
It's
first time for everything.
Oh my God,
Just
no.
Picture me in my underwear. Just
no.
If you're nervous, it's okay. Don't worry. It will be fine.
Oh,
Just
this is so funny.
What's the first thing on your mind? What are you thinking about right now?
How uncomfortable this conversation is.
Yeah, because you're picturing Hormaxer and all that stuff.
Yes.
Yeah. I should have probably not made my name Hormaxer, but it's okay.
You're so wrong, Greg.
It's actually interesting. So the background, right? The grayish wall. Tell me what's the story behind that?
I built that.
You built that?
Yeah, this is my work desk. Because I work from home. I've been working from home for 4 years. So I built kind of an area just for me, and I paneled it and painted and made it all, fun for me. So
yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you're like a handy person, right?
Mm-hmm. Handy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like that. It was a good pun. I'll give it to you.
Mm-hmm.
So you build work desks. Can you build a motorcycle?
Not the desk. I do a lot of home projects where I build shelves. I customized all my closets. I built my patio, which is 500 square feet. Ashley's pretty impressed with it. She loves it.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I can fix my washer and my dryer, and
yeah.
I mean, YouTube offers a lot of things.
Yeah, that's true. So next time I get stuck in my washer, you can help me, right? Fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I could do something like that.
Awesome.
So
that's great.
those plates behind you, did you paint those too all yourself?
Yeah, how'd you know? Yeah. I use my nose. I just kind of dip it in some paint. Yeah, see what happens. They're kind of nice, right?
The fruit bowl too. You did that.
Yeah, that's as Russian as it gets. You go to any Russian person's house, I wouldn't be surprised if Alex's uncle probably has something similar like that.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe when we go on our romantic date, I'll bring this.
I don't think you could do anything romantic, Greg.
I know. I'm listen. Despite what you heard, right? That's true. I hate romance. It actually makes me sick.
Oh, gross. Who wants that?
I'll be honest, man. I wake up on Valentine's Day and sometimes I'm like, fuck it. You know? I mean, love
Every
it.
time I'm talking to you, you're going out on another date, getting your dick sucked. Like,
Yeah. Wait.
you are not
When were you sucking my dick? Whoa. Let's take a few steps back. This is crazy. Nah, man. I'm an innocent boy, trust me. Forget the Rogue, forget the OnlyFans, forget the, Hormaxer entrance, which
But
was
you donated some of your OnlyFans money to charity, right?
I do, yeah. I
You're a
donate
good
to charity all the
person.
time. Do you donate to charity?
Yeah, I do. I go to church every Sunday. I actually have a auto withdrawal that goes to the church. They do whatever they need to do with it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, half good girl, half bad girl, right?
I God, do I want to go down that rabbit hole?
Listen, it's better than the rabbit hole you would have gone down originally. So
with Hormaxer, or
if I was the real Hormaxer, let's just say we ain't gonna go there.
You know what? I'm actually starting to wonder if I should just give Hormaxer a true opportunity to spit whatever he wants to spit on the conversation and just go with it and see like how far he gets with that. Like just be agreeable to it. I think that's a good idea. Somebody, if anybody knows Hormaxer, please go tell him to.
He was in the chat earlier. You just missed him. You'll have to settle for the next best thing. Hormaxer Jr.
nephew.
Yeah, Hormaxer Senior. Actually, he's my little creation. Anyways, enough about the Hormaxers. Let's go down a rabbit hole.
Speaking literally, as soon as you said enough about the Hormaxer, he jumped on backstage.
Perfect.
If,
I'll
is
set
it
you
the real
guys up.
Hormaxer, though?
Go on a date with him.
It's the real Hormaxer. Yeah.
Yeah, it's him.
All right, Sarah, real quick. So, what do you think about Hormaxer 2, the Russian?
I'm pretty sure I maintained the frame here.
Yeah, she did good.
Tested him a few times. You fail, Hormaxer Jr.
Yeah, I don't believe in tests, so technically I passed. Nah, I know this is just like a friendly type.
Yeah, I can't
hard
seriously date Greg. We're like at a totally different level.
I've been with older women, but like, I don't know, man. Yeah. It is what it is.
This would be like it wouldn't be.
She's intimidated by me. It's okay.
I'm so intimidated by Greg.
I know. I can tell you're shaking in your.
And knowing that he's Hormaxer's nephew, like I know that this is just too much for me. I can't handle it.
You called me.
You two have some real cute banter. Maybe you guys can get married and have kids. And I don't know. All right, cool, awesome. Thanks, Greg. Appreciate you.
Yeah, dude, it was fun. Hey, man.
You as always.
You just go let my dog, and she's scratching at the door.
Hey.
Take care. All right. Let's bring Ashley on real quick. Hello.
Hey, how are you?
What's up? All right, so we're gonna bring on Hormaxer if Sarah's cool with it, and we're gonna see how that goes, and then we'll call the stream. That's the plan.
Sounds good to me. I've never actually had the pleasure to meet Hormaxer, but
Yeah,
he
you
was
did.
in my live chat last night quite a bit. So.
No, wait, what? You chatted with him for 10 minutes during my live stream.
Very drunk. Do not remember.
Oh, yeah, you were into him actually.
That sounds like me. That sounds like drunk Ashley. It definitely does.
Yo, Sarah, are you cool if I bring on Hormaxer?
Let's do it. I'm you know what? I'm actually going to give Hormaxer an opportunity to say what he needs to say tonight.
All right,
That's
let's do
what I'm
it.
gonna do. There's my baby.
Hormaxer, what up?
Yeah, blame everything on the alcohol. Talk about duplicitous women. Yeah, talking about this. Yeah, I'll set you both straight tonight, which you probably need. You got simps kissing your ass on this gynocentric hellhole. Let me tell you something, Alex. It is so it is hyper gynocentric to the point where it's vomit inducing. So let's
Hormaxer
start.
coming in hot. Hormaxer, did you watch my video today?
No, not yet, but I will. But also, I know that you are threatened by my masculinity. You would think I have to. Yeah, you think I have to run game, which is incorrect. I do not need game. I have myself, and I do not need little books, little lectures from anybody or anything, except for the great General Maximus who resides in Poland.
Hey, Hormaxer.
Hormaxer, why do you think I'm threatened by you?
Well, you're always talking about me in these videos saying creepy and fail and everything. And that's an interesting because I think, you're living a form of inceldom in denial.
Incel? Like with my girlfriend and all the girls I
Even with that. But, there's other things people were discussing about you, but I have to get into that now.
All right. Interesting theory, Hormax. I also sent you an email about doing a debate with Mr. Slave. I want to see that happen.
Well, how are you going to debate with a man on a goddamn leash?
I don't know. That's what's going to make it so fun.
Okay. See, and like Ashley, see, like where you're here too, I say it's the perfect duplicity. I'm going to give you the perfect example right now. See, one thing you want to say is, I'll blame the alcohol for that. But normally, no, I'm above that. Let me ask you, what are
You're
you
self-projecting, dude.
Well,
I didn't
honey,
say
listen,
that.
I know you probably
literally
think you're.
said I don't remember it.
Hormaxer, to be fair, she was like visibly fucked up. I mean,
I was very drunk.
she was fucked up.
I was very fucked up.
This is why men don't want. See, this is why you women aren't in any relationships, because men don't want to deal with your duplicitous natures, honestly. And that's exactly what you get to witness here.
Everybody, take a shot every time Hormaxer says duplicitous.
Well, you are duplicitous. I think you probably reckon. I think you probably reckon yourself as a good debater and an intellectual, like Boss Babe, the raging tomato up there, Sarah.
I am the raging tomato. Yes.
Okay.
I like TRT better, Sarah. I like TRT better. I like TRT better.
All right,
I will, because these two broads are gassed up on their own juice.
All right, Hormaxer.
You know what I do with both of you? You know what any man should
I do want to know.
What would you do
Hormaxer,
with
I'm
both
muting you for
of
a
us?
second. So we got to make a game time decision. Do you want to go on a date with Sarah, Ashley, or both of them?
I've been on dates with both of them already. I'm telling them about their natures and why they are in the positions of where they are, but they do not want to take constructive criticism.
Hormaxer,
You know what?
this is not the time for a lecture.
I want to listen to it. I want to hear what.
Okay.
why
All right.
Hormaxer
If you really want to hear it,
I'll
the views are just dropping off every second. But okay, fine. Go ahead.
Well, if the views are dropping off every second, you kick me out of here. It is your stream.
Well, I'm not going to do that to you, Hormaxer.
It is your stream.
You don't hurt my feelings.
After all we've been through, I just wouldn't do that to you.
I feel like you're like our new fan favorite, Hormaxer. I mean, I'm actually looking forward to seeing you every time now.
Yeah, you've slowly started to grow on me. That is true.
It's true. It's true. I love the no shirt too.
Well, yeah.
The Hormaxer doesn't believe in
Hormaxer would like the peck dance,
What I was going to tell you, Hormaxer, is I actually have been to swingers clubs a couple times.
All right.
All right.
All right, let's date, Hormaxer.
Now, but where are these dates going to? You're not in the same state. And you claim that you're not even willing to really date me, though.
Well, gosh, Hormaxer, if you do well enough, I might fly out to Vegas.
Vegas is a fun destination.
Oh, you know what? Ashley and I do have another trip planned to do a girls' weekend.
We do.
I know
It won't be our first trip to Vegas together.
I'm sure not.
All right, Hormax, are you ready? Are you ready to embrace your speed date?
Okay, now, is this supposed to be a traditional dating snooze fest?
This is whatever you want, Hormax.
Yeah, this is what you want.
I'll open up a good then. Okay,
I'm ready to take it.
Hormax, I'm going to paint the scene. You're at a coffee shop, and it's not a gynocentric coffee shop. It's a whatever the opposite of that is. It's like a manly, testosterone-fueled coffee shop. And
Good, it'll be a Cuban.
There's no lattes.
Yeah, there's no lattes. There's no feminine drinks. The worst you can do is get like a quadruple espresso shot. And you see these two girls, and you only have 5 minutes before your meeting. So you got to put on the best impression and seduce the fuck out of these girls in 5 minutes.
Good. I'll seduce them right now.
All right,
good. I'm going on with both of them. All right.
Let's see.
Good. Yeah, good evening. Good. I'm glad you're enjoying your coffee. Look, you two look like good two raging sluts. I'd like to know what your kinks are.
Ooh, Ashley, you want to tell yours first?
I mean, you two look like two You do look like two dirty bitches, and I'd like to know what your kinks are. I think that's very direct. I know it's very forthright.
You absolutely
It's very forthright. But I'm a man that likes to get right down to the nitty gritty, right to the minutia things. So
fair enough. Good
well, my
question.
kinks are when a man negs me and tells me I'm a bad girl.
Oh, okay. Okay, so you're into like spanking. Okay, any
Oh, yeah.
BDSM toys? Okay.
100%.
Like what type of BDSM toys do you like? Are you into anal plugs?
Yes. Sarah's more
Okay.
into them though.
Oh, really?
I like the butt stuff.
She
Okay,
likes the butt stuff.
Sarah likes the ass play. Okay, see, I would have that confused. All right, let me go over then to Sarah a little bit. Keep Ashley on ice right now. Sarah. So you like a little ass play there, all right?
Mhm.
Okay, what is that consisted of? All right.
Particularly, I do love the anal beads. I have not yet tried a butt plug, but that actually recently came into conversation, and I think I might try that one.
Okay, fantastic.
But I do love ass sex.
Okay.
Not all the time, but I do like it.
Sarah
And
was with me when we bought one together.
she says when we bought one together. She bought one. Let me correct the.
Okay. Now they're not. Are they black ones? I hope not. You're
Oh,
not
that one had
burning.
a jewel on it, right? It
Yeah,
had
but
a
it's like
jewel on the end.
no big black dildos. You
I
cannot
wanted to
burn the
get one with
coal
a
and pay the toll.
foxtail, but I thought that was a little much for my first time.
Yeah. You kind of got to
Okay.
start.
Okay, so you peruse too. So you two dirty broads peruse sex shops together. I see.
We did that day.
You called
didn't
it.
we? Yeah.
Yeah. Was that the only thing on your shopping list was an ass plug?
No, she was
No.
getting massage oils.
Edible
and
massage oil.
Edible massage oil. That's right, because we were
Oh, okay.
which flavor was the best one to use.
Okay, that could come in handy. I could definitely.
What did
see
we go
that.
with? Ice cream or?
No, yeah, it was ice cream vanilla or something like that. Because we were like all
You
the other
picked it out.
flavors were a little too funky. It's
Now,
like,
do you ever find let me ask you two lovely ladies something. Do you ever find your way when I don't know if they have them there, but do you ever find your way where you're in the adult super centers there? You find your way into the back adult theaters and maybe find your way to a glory hole?
Sarah, I'm going to let you take this one.
See, Ashley seems to know all about the glory holes, or maybe they both do.
we were actually wondering about that because they did have the doors, and there were men going in and out of the building, and they kept going back to these doors and going in, and then like 3 minutes later they were leaving really quickly, wiping their hands, and I brought up the question. I said, is this asked Requiem for a Dream. I asked Ashley, I'm like, I wonder if they have glory holes in there. Is it just a video room, or are there actual glory holes in there? And I
think there might have been, dude.
I even brought up to Ashley, I'm like, maybe we should go try one and see. And she's like, no, we're getting out of here.
Yeah, see,
She did. She was
duplicitous,
like,
right? You're ready to drain balls.
I was curious.
Now, why will you drain balls? You will drain balls at the adult theater, but you will make men to gesture around like little fucking pigeons, like chickens, clucking around you.
What?
And you're ready, and Sarah's looking peeking her head in the door, blushing like a raging tomato, ready to drain balls. Drain balls to the glory hole.
Bro.
I think
do you actually get laid? Do you get the sex?
Yes, but at swing clubs.
Okay, that's the only place.
Can you tell me about that? When you go to swing clubs, are you going solo and like hooking up with other women there?
I've done both. I've met single women there before, which is rarer, but it does occur. I've had cuckold couples. The couple I did the porn with was that, and the other couples that were into that. So yes,
I've been approached by some cuckold couples a few times.
And I did a gangbang.
Ooh, a gangbang. That's on my list.
That is kind of actually on my list.
Yeah, I'm down for it.
I think you kind of got to find the right.
How many men does it take to count as a gangbang? I'm genuinely curious.
Maybe 4.
Okay, that's kind of the number I was thinking. Because if it's 3, then it's just kind of like an orgy, right? But if it's like more than that, then you're just getting railed.
Yeah, I've yet to go, but supposedly where I'm going Saturday, supposedly a lot more gangbangs happen at the Green Door than the place I've been going.
Oh, hell yeah!
When you do gangbangs, do your swords accidentally touch?
Not the gangbang, but I mean, if you're referring to are you referring to like the hot trannies that I was talking about?
No. Like if there's like 4 or 5 dudes.
Oh, I don't care about that. I mean, when I get like
tips.
Yeah, I mean, if you're either going to enjoy the experience or you're not, if you're going to be worried about a dude's balls getting close to you or a dick coming close to you, then you shouldn't be there.
Okay.
I
All
agree.
right.
I love balls touching balls.
Yeah,
Hormaxer, I think your game is getting a little better, even though you say you don't have game. But
I don't
You know
have
what?
game.
I will say, Alex, he changed his words and called us two lovely ladies, like
He
midway.
did. He
And
did.
I was actually like, okay.
He did. I noticed that
Hormaxer's
too.
starting to improve. But he did go very. I think it started off good. It just kind of got logical in the end. Hormaxer has like this like deep down rage, and it just like comes out at random moments of the conversation.
She'll feel my rage with my when I'm giving her a good choking and a throat fucking. You'll feel the
Hormaxer,
rage.
you're
come
literally
out.
the horniest human being on the planet.
I am very horny. I actually am. I admit to that. I actually like the feelings as being on testosterone, which I love. It makes you extra horny. especially
Sarah
after
loves
you
it
get a-
too. It's her
After you get a
favorite.
good juicy pump, I'll lay pipe
Hormaxer,
to both of you at the
dose?
same time.
What dose of TRT do you take? In reality?
No, well, it's not TRT technically. It's 500 milligrams.
Okay, so you take a lot, yeah.
Mm-hmm. And so I'm a little extra horny.
Okay, that makes sense. Okay, ladies, would you go on a second date with the Hormaxer?
Every day, all day.
All right, you got one.
I mean, they're ready to go. Ashley's ready to go.
You know, I'd be willing to give him an opportunity for another conversation only because he called us lovely ladies. And he was very inquisitive on our endeavors in the sex shop.
In the anal world, if you're into anal, you're into Ashley.
Plus, he didn't
You know,
he didn't really bring up the swinger club too much this time.
No, and he actually kind
I
of
felt like
led
the
us-
last time he was just like really stuck on the swinger
Mhm.
club. But
Well, I still am. I'm living. If I could live in the swing clubs, I would live in there. People
but
act like
Hormaxer, you
they're.
had a bad experience there last time. You
I
said it
believe that.
yourself.
You can hang out and have drinks. Know what I want to do? Let me
there
tell you
food
what I
there?
want to do before. And this, what I want to do is set up like a nice lounge chair with a pina colada and an umbrella and sit in the orgy room and watch that. When I'm ready, probably pick myself up and whip out my cock and go to town.
Well, you know what?
Hormaxer,
Maybe at the Greek.
Why
you'll get
don't
a
you
chance to
open
do
your
that.
own swingers club? You
Well,
could
I would
run-
like to. It's not as easy said as done, but you could have private parties. They do go on. You can find them on.
Do you have
Cassidy.
those?
Hormaxer,
I
if you open
don't
up,
personally, but I probably should or start.
You probably should.
Hormaxer, if you open up your own swinger club, I'll start a GoFundMe, and I think we can easily raise like $10,000 for you.
Yes.
Well, that'd be a wonderful thing. That's helping humanity.
Yeah, I would very much like to see what a Hormaxer swing club is
The
like.
best, it would be the best in the
Universe
world.
is happier.
If
We're-
I
we're
ever
making-
had, don't forget these places where you go to, the physical places, the big physical places. These are very large houses. I guess you could call them somewhat, maybe some of them mansions. I said, so it costs a lot of money, but if I did have that and I was running that, not only would they be the best swing clubs and sex clubs, they would be flying throughout the world to come to it.
I believe that
Personally.
actually, as long as there's a nice pool.
Yeah, Hormaxer,
Uh-huh.
it can't be all dudes though. There's got to be a nice 50-50 ratio.
Well, yeah, it's bring it in. I'll have the top 10% of trans there too. Bring them
Hormaxer.
in.
Well,
Hormaxer.
there goes my investment.
We both wore our braids for you so you could pull us back.
Oh,
Well, that's fine.
I just
Kind of
realized
like Swiss Miss, like the Swiss Miss girl.
I just realized we
You
both
have you ever seen
not
the Swiss
even
Miss?
planned.
I'll turn you around like a little Swiss Miss
That's why I like to keep my hair long.
or Heidi.
It's a nice little.
That's good.
Yeah, look at that, Hormaxer. You're
Good.
growing on people.
That's perfect. Both of
You're,
the hairs are
you're
perfect for
growing
that.
on people, just like a
Yeah,
nice.
that's the
I'm
perfect.
actually, I might marry you one day, Hormaxer.
That
I
is the
very well.
Yeah,
might.
Hormaxer, I'll be honest. The first time you came on my channel, I just thought you were like a creepy mofo. But like now, I'm like, this guy's a character. Like,
Definitely.
he's a character.
Yeah,
I can
definitely.
see why drunk Ashley liked him.
Well, it seems like sober Ashley liked him too.
You're right. Well, semi-sober Ashley, but yeah.
Okay. Well, one day sober Ashley will like him as well. All right, cool, Hormaxer. Thanks for
This
coming
is my
on.
first
Sounds
year.
good.
I'm honestly kidding, but yeah.
Yeah. Let me
I'm
know
gonna have
about
one
that
myself.
date. I want to set it up.
Okay, I will try.
Love you, Hormaxer.
All right, later, buddy.
Love you. Mwah.
The
Oh, he's
Hormaxer.
funny, Alex.
No, he's definitely funny. I don't know,
Bro, I
where-
defended you tonight, by the way,
Against who?
against Lav.
Oh, why? How does that person even know who I am?
She said she was on a panel with you and she didn't really like you. And
How's that possible? Everyone likes me.
How could
I know,
anybody
right?
hate
I'm
her?
just saying, like, she was like kind of getting into it. We were backstage and she was like, I don't really like Alex. And I was like, what? Like, why?
I'm
She
so
didn't really have
likable.
any valid reasons other than you didn't agree with her opinion. But she's coming on my show for a debate soon. But yeah, I totally was like, dude, Alex is a shit. Fuck off.
I agree with that. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check out that debate. But yeah, cool. All right, so this was a fun stream. We got 583 live viewers. That's fucking awesome. I know a lot of you guys are here from Destiny's channel, so we do these about once or twice a week. So if you guys want to improve your game, take a shot with the ladies, get some constructive feedback. Next time we do one, then jump on the stream. We're always bringing on new girls. It's always a good time. And major shout out to Destiny for jumping on. And I guess like introducing his audience to my channel.
Destiny's cool as fuck. I like him a lot.
Yeah, he's cool. Big thanks to Sarah, Ashley for coming in. Appreciate y'all.
Thanks,
and yeah,
Alex.
tomorrow we got a debate with Jesse Lee Peterson. That's gonna be fucking fire. I don't know what the fuck is gonna happen.
Ooh.
And then yeah, we got more dope content coming up. So make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. All right, appreciate y'all. Until next time.
Good night.